New characters.
And we are live.
That's something I wanted to ask you guys. Oh, yeah, we're live. Okay, so, hi, Jake, Wisdom Check. Great, we're doing the Slithering Session 7. If you haven't caught any of the previous ones, watch those first, because this isn't going to make a lot of sense, because we have some weird PCs, and also it's just an odd adventure, people transforming all over the place. They're currently in the Archive of the Sun. It's basically a religious library kind of feel with magic spirals of sunlight. I don't know, it's weird. Read the adventure. What the hell? Anyway, so let's go ahead and do introductions. Robert, if you'll go first, please.
Hi, I'm Robert. I am playing Joe, the Halfling Cleric.
And he's boring.
Yep, that's as exciting as he gets. Halfling Cleric. Doesn't even have an E in the name, just Joe. J-O.
The name's boring.
There's one vowel boring, yeah.
Mr. Rufus.
GM Rufus here. I am playing Growl, an awakened ape sorcerer.
And we're going to change his name later because it confuses the crap out of me.
Yep.
Rawl, not Growl, Rawl. You could go next.
I'm John. I play the Orc Thaumaturge Rawl, sometimes known as Raven, so we don't get him confused with Growl, Rawl and Growl. Growl.
I skip people's initiative. It sucks.
Yeah. On the surface, they're not that similar, but when you go to say it, it's just...
Well, what if I changed his name to Draven? Like,
there you go. Raven and Draven.
Would that help?
That works.
Okay. Let's do that then.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. That was fucking random.
Sorry.
Red
Go
Devil, you're here. Go.
Yeah, I'm Red Devil. I play Nick, the reflective elf, slime, psychic, magus.
I mean, how can your character not be boring after that?
And hopefully the next level you take, you'll be able to do more with mirror shit. So that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so we had just detrapped the hallway. That was done off camera because there was nothing to it. It was really simple. So the hallway, the poison dart gallery that beat the crap out of Raven, Draven, Growl.
Orcman.
Orcman. It was very easy to detrap, so it was taken care of, and my Roll20 just crashed. So, viewer, I'm sorry, there's no map today because tech issues. So it's just going to be us on the screen. It's a direct feed from Skype, so we can't include the map. Sorry, we'll work on it. We'll get it up and running next time. You probably won't care anyway because I always forget to move the damn map. Sorry.
By the way, your camera is lagging sometimes a bit.
Just pretend like it's many years ago when we all just used our imaginations.
Yeah, theater of the mind was the only option for quite a
No,
while.
I need instant feedback. 90-second clips. Nothing longer than that.
That was the appeal to me in playing D&D at the time. Because, like, I always just stayed in my bedroom and imagined shit, and I didn't want to have any friends or have any family. So when I could do that and talk to people, good excuse to interact with the world.
I agree.
That's actually something I think we've gone the wrong direction in with VTTs is there's too many maps. I mean, you don't have to have a map for every part of the adventure. You just need it for the parts where it matters. So
Yeah.
at VTTs, we've gone so far like everything needs a map now because they're so cool and easy.
Yeah.
You don't need them.
I saw one DM doing just like a street with like different doors you could go in, and they just walked down the street.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all that happened. But they used a map for it.
Mm-hmm.
Back in my day.
Sorry. We bitch about past things a lot. Because that's life. Oh, yeah, this is not for kids, obviously.
Good night, kids.
Off you go.
I do want to recap briefly. So the trunk that Nyx is next to was open when you got to it and only had a note. Did anyone read that? I don't think so.
It's Abyssal. I kept it on because...
Nobody had Abyssal.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because I know you noticed it. I forgot it was Abyssal.
Yeah.
I remember reading that now.
Yeah. I got a tattoo that I'm going to give myself eventually just to read the note. Yep. 3
adventures later. Oh, that's what it said. Well, we could have done that. All right, let's go back.
Nyx keeps talking about all these tattoos she's gonna get. It's like,
oh yeah,
it's like a high school.
I mean,
once I turn,
we're literally in the dungeon. Hold on.
You don't have nearly as many tattoos as me.
Yeah.
So the door to the east is a big double door. It's locked. There's no gaps of light to see through. The door to the north is barred, and I think I said there was furniture in front of it.
I think there was a. I know there was a disco slime that we were.
Yeah.
Try and trap in the chest right here.
Because that seems like the most urgent thing for us to do on this quest.
It's
we're
important.
gonna do
Trust
it.
me.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I kept like second guessing myself after that last session because I'm like, how could they know it was a slime with just seeing light? But if you see a mirror ball reflecting somewhere, you know it's a mirror ball. This is the only thing that is what I know of that does this thing. So yeah, you know what it is, even without seeing it.
I think at this point we're just assuming everything is a slime.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we just need to figure out what type of slime.
Really safe assumption. Most
Yep.
of the time. Yeah.
Smell sulfur, slime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Smell
yeast.
bread, slime.
Smell anything? Slime. All right, so I don't remember if this was an initiative order we just rolled. I don't think so, because I don't
No.
think... Oh, I think we just left initiative, didn't we?
Yeah,
I
because
think-
there's a
we were in
basilisk on
initiative
it.
for the stairs.
Yeah.
We came out of it.
Which is now detrapped. And initiative order doesn't matter, so please tell me what you would like to do next.
Let's just, because I have the necklace right now that lets me control slimes. Let's just grab the slime and maybe search the room. Maybe there's something interesting there.
Were we going to put it in something like that box?
Yeah, the chest right here.
Yeah, we have a slime-sized box.
Excellent.
That was not
Just-
planned.
Yep. So I grab the chest and just.
All right.
move
I'll be
towards the
back
door.
here.
And
luck.
the door has double bars from this side, so it'll take a lot of force or just time removing the bars to get through.
Try and open it quickly if I can. I need to make a check.
I guess you could roll thievery. Well, okay. You don't have to break through it because all the barring is on this side. So you can just like slowly take it off. You're just going to be making a lot of noise so that whatever's in there will hear you.
That's fine.
Okay. Then all right, you get the bars taken off and you could roll thievery to see if there. Oh, sorry, it's a perception to see if there are traps. You can roll perception.
Now you just told me there are traps. Hold on. I don't have the best perception. Let's see.
That's
Joe
okay.
is going to use the avert eyes action
Yeah.
because we have been told that this thing could blind us.
That's a good point. Yeah. Oh, I still have that thing up. Awesome. Luminous. Ooze.
Roll a 14, 22 total.
Cool. You do not discover any traps.
Cool. Is the light getting like brighter?
Nope.
As in okay.
Totally
So-
random.
I open the door.
Yay. I'm like, say the magic words. Okay. So directly in front of you, you see a bed that has been recently slept in. And to the left, you see a bookcase. And some of the shelves are empty except for like empty bottles or wine glasses or even a couple dinner plates. Looks like somebody's been living in here. Your perception was 22, you said?
Yes.
Okay. You notice there are no there are no tracks on the ground, but then at the same time you also notice that there is no dust on the ground to make tracks. So it seems like this could I meant to reveal the area, not lock it. I'm sorry. Let's do that better. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it makes more sense now, huh?
No dust there.
Yeah, there's no dust. Like this room has somehow been magically cleaned or just kept clean. The thing in the right corner is the luminous ooze. Looks like it's sort of just like crammed into the corner, like it's hiding. It's hiding so.
Does anyone have any? Hold on, I'll be right back. Nick runs down the stairs to grab some basilisk meat.
Ooh.
Runs up
So
the
you just
stairs again.
Opened the door and ran away.
Yep.
Nix, what are you doing? No.
We're back.
Oz,
Just
you're right downstairs.
comes back with a basilisk without eyes.
Nah, hold on. When you run downstairs, you notice that the little swampy area that the basilisks were sort of like lounging in, when you run down there to grab meat, it's moving, as in like sort of heaving.
Never mind.
Do you inspect further?
Not right now.
Okay.
So you run back up the stairs.
I ran back up the stairs. By the way, the corpses are moving. Just
No, not the
FYI.
corpses. Their little nest area. The area that was a swampy mess that they slept in. That was moving.
okay. So there may or may not be something hiding, potentially baby basilisks.
That doesn't sound good.
Yep. Just don't want to deal with that right now. So let's just deal with the slime right now, quick.
We can burn this place down on our way out. It'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
It's
And maybe I want to keep the baby basilisk as a pet. If I go further inside, does the slime approach or anything?
No, weirdly it doesn't. Not at all. It seems to. Oh, okay. Fuck. How would you? Did. I'm sorry. This is weird. Roll diplomacy.
Sure. Natural
One
19.
slime to another.
I don't think I have diplomacy.
Cool.
Natural 19, so that's it. Yeah.
It's not bad. Okay, so you see it like move a little bit, and you somehow instinctively realize it's trying to communicate to you, friend.
I try and communicate back and say friend.
But you got to do that by jiggling.
Yeah.
Do like a disco.
You can still add your charisma to your roll, I believe.
I make myself more slime-like and repeat friend.
Okay, then it just stays there. It doesn't seem to like transmit any sort of intention back. Normally oozes are brainless, so this one might just recognize that you're not food, and so it isn't trying to eat you.
Okay. I pull out my amulet and activate it and say, "Come with me, friend."
Okay. So it becomes your minion, and how this. Okay, so how it worked in a previous edition that I actually got the spell from is that it was telekinetic. So you moved it physically. It didn't actually do anything on its own. But in this case, I want it to actually be your pet. So you don't have like an emotional or a mental connection to it, but it's still following your commands like an animal companion would.
Out of curiosity, can I make the lights dimmer so it doesn't blind people?
Hold on.
That's if I can do that.
No!
I'll just. Damn. Yeah, come with me, and I'll just stuff it in the chest.
However, it is limited to 5 feet. The automatic effect that it has of bedazzling and blinding people, when it's being passive or trying to, not hurt people, it's only a 5-foot radius. So it will still, however, shine bright light for anybody else who looks into your area, because it can't turn its light off.
Yeah. Okay, little
If
guy.
it stays 10 feet away from everybody else, nobody's going to be blinded.
You could throw a
For
pillowcase
now-
over it just to mute the light a little bit.
So, just stay far away if you can. I'm gonna keep it with me for now and stuff it in the box once we leave, so it doesn't blind any civilians.
Okay. Can you put the box into your glove?
I don't think so. Is the box one bulk?
I believe so. No, the box is not, but the ooze is.
Oh, the Uzis?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
small.
but it's alive. I don't think I can. Hold on. Can I put something living there? Yes, it doesn't need to breathe.
No.
Hold on. Let me read something.
Ooze in a box.
I don't remember, guys. Was only the society check made about this ooze?
This ooze, I think I made a roll.
Yeah, it
When
was society.
yeah.
But did anybody succeed at an occultism check? I don't think so.
No, I can do that if you want.
Did anybody try? God, I hate
No,
between
we
sessions.
didn't try. I think we tried. I tried to recall knowledge on what the light maybe was, and I got something about these lamps being used in potential parties, and if you feed them and keep them happy, they won't attack.
Yeah, I remember that.
But that's about it.
Okay, then we'll just go with Raoul's roll that was just made.
I didn't just roll. I'm kidding. sorry.
I didn't say Draven.
Right. Draven now, please.
My curiosity got the best of me, and I poked my head around the corner.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense. Okay, so the luminous ooze has a lot of relation to light and electricity. So if it is hit by electrical damage, it's immune to it, but it also gives it temporary hit points, like you're charging it.
Like Iron Man.
Yes, just like that. And it can 30-foot emanation. It can blind people into 30-foot emanation if it wanted to.
If the slime is one bulk, I can absolutely put it in my sleeves.
Okay, and it doesn't do acid damage, so it's not acidic.
Nice. I pet it.
I'm just picturing.
You could get close to someone, whip it out, and blind them, and that would be extremely useful. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So this is mine now. Yeah. So I say, kind of stretch out my glove a bit. Hey, come on, move here, and it just slips in.
Oh, you can control up to 4 minions at a time. I'm pointing this out because now you have 2.
Oh, that's right. I have the glove class as a minion too.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't planning on this character being minion focused, but here we are.
You are the Pokemaster.
Yeah.
That's something I gotta add to my intro now.
Yep.
Muck, I choose you.
They're all muck.
I think this is a lowland muck because it's all shiny and multicolor.
All right, so the ooze is out of the room. So now it's pitch black.
I take out my ever-burning torch.
Okay.
And just look around and see if there's anything of interest.
You see that there are a few baskets or bags and a half-drunk bottle, indicating that somebody was actually living here. But you also notice some very fancy silks and what the hell else did I write down? And so there's actually like a giant pile of fine silks next to the bed, and sitting on top of it is a silver flask that has, I guess Red Devil would know this, the house symbol of Abayone.
Huh.
Any books on the
Okay.
shelf?
Yes, there are several books on the shelf. Let me pull up things that I multitask poorly with.
Was that a platter? What was it?
Raul likes books.
Baskets
Silver
and
flask.
bags full of food.
The thing with the symbol, just to write it down.
Oh, that is a silver flask. Like, it
Silver
holds alcohol. All right. I may regret this, but I don't care. So, there are probably 24 books that look uniform, as if they're part of an encyclopedia set. And is Raoul the one checking these out? Because I hope so, because that's the most useful to me.
Yes.
Okay. Please roll your occultism.
15.
How many hero points do you have?
I can help. I got occultism too if you want.
Okay. All right, then maybe you don't need to roll them.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't need to use
We'll
the
see what he rolls first, and then I'll.
Let's remember, guys, the 8 action got a lot easier in the.
Oh, I don't know how it
yeah.
works now. How does it work now?
It's a DC. You choose a skill to use to aid, something that makes sense. You roll DC 15 flat check, and if you succeed, I think it's a +2 you get.
Yeah.
This roll.
Nice.
At a crit, you have a +4.
And it used to be DC 20, right?
Yeah, it used to be DC 20.
Oh, cool. I got
most applicable for this group right now.
24 total occultism.
Okay, so this is a set of ritual manuals and inventories and bits of journal that are from.
There's
Okay.
a dog as well.
Yes, there's a dog in the book.
Very small dog. Yeah.
Hey, my niece has a book. You open it up and it moves, so there could be a dog.
Yeah, there you go. So anyway, it looks like this is from some sort of cult. What languages do you speak?
I speak. I got a few of them. Let me see. Common, Draconic, Dwarven, Elven, Jotun, and Wangi.
You recognize a couple Dwarven characters. It's definitely not Dwarven or any language you speak. But you do see that there are ritual patterns in it. There are diagrams. It looks like this is something that was like... All right, how do I put this? It looks like it was something that was written by someone trying to communicate to a large group how to perform a ritual step by step. That's why there's so many books.
Hey, Ro, can you read this?
No, I only speak Common, Orc, and Mwangi. But we got to keep those. Ritual books are valuable. I could. learn the language.
I think you and me got a tattoo that lets us basically read any language. So once we live here, gotta make that a priority. Yeah.
Anybody have a bag of holding we could shove these into?
Oh, I do.
You have one.
Excellent.
John, you have one.
I have one.
Yeah, it's on your character sheet.
Oh.
Oh, if you have one, you should keep those books.
Unless you changed it. Maybe you don't. I don't know.
I forgot.
Got a bag of alligators. Can I put a book in there?
Oh God.
Oh, yep. Type 1. My bad.
Where'd that come from?
I'll hang on to those.
Yeah, make a note of those so we don't forget. But yeah.
This is accidentally perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this on the map so you guys can see this image. I was looking for a different book entirely, but this was in the same folder. So, okay. For the viewers, it's a purple cover notebook that looks like it's decorated with a spiral sun motif in the center, which fits perfectly for this place. And it has little pages and leaves coming out of it, both the paper leaves and plant leaves coming out of it, as if it was just used as a binder too. And you also find a book that is furry and has a clasp that looks like teeth.
Let me look at that. Hold on. What the heck?
And I'll look at the purple one.
Look very carefully at the one.
I won't open it or anything. I'll just check it out and see if it's gonna eat me or something. If it's a mimic.
I throw it open and pull it over my head and hope.
Yeah, maybe I gotta say a password or it eats me alive or something.
That wouldn't happen. This is
Yeah.
Roll perception.
We'll do. Why's it gotta be perception, man?
C for the group. It's not my fault.
I'm gonna use a hero point. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, that's better. 25.
You are caught off guard after, as it opens its maw and clamps onto your arm. It doesn't make any like vocalizations. It's just it opens the teeth. You see it's a jaw, and it bites your arm. And now it's
I
attached.
just-
Well, that's a real page turner.
Okay, see, exactly what I thought would happen happened.
Mm. So good you can't put it down. I'm sorry. That was terrible.
Good to the
Oh,
last
that was
bite.
good.
I try and pet it and see if it lets go.
Try to pet it.
Yeah, right.
Feature.
Real animal handling on the book.
Yeah.
Hold on, that's I don't know if I have it. Let me see. No, I don't, but it's natural 19 again.
Okay. You pet it, and it. Jesus. A bookmark comes out of it, and rubs against your arm, and it's a giant red fabric bookmark. But you get the sensation of tiny little taste buds on it as it drags across your slimy arm.
Yeah, it's a tongue.
Oh, the kissing.
And
Oh,
it lets go of your arm and hits the floor.
Is that a mimic?
I don't think so.
Nix, did you find a mimic?
You have a way with books.
Ooh.
Is this my third minion? Well, hold on. No. So if I
If anybody wants to roll not knowledge, geez, yeah, I'm from an old edition. If anybody wants to roll Arcana, you could know something about this book.
I'll do that. Sure.
Obviously, yes.
Me too.
John, can you just switch electronic dice, please?
Yeah. Wait for combat. I'm saving all my good rolls.
23 Arcana.
Okay,
Killing me with these knowledge rolls.
I know. It's your job. Okay, I'm going to have to write this up later and put it in a way that makes sense to you guys. I'm just going to translate it from what I wrote down previously, because it's in 5th edition rules. Yeah. All right, so this is the Encyclopedia of Wondrous Beasts. The lore, I love that I made this section. I'm reading you the lore now. The vellum upon which is written the lore of each of the creatures in this tome is made of that creature's skin. Upon completion of the book, when you're making the book, a creature that matches the skin must be sacrificed atop the book. Then the body, spirit, and all is transferred into the encyclopedia to be summoned at the user's whim. So this allows you to concentrate and try to summon a creature from the book.
Cool.
I think maybe Raul would fit this better. This. He's all about creatures and stuff. I don't know.
He's still a little tentative about that book that bites your arms.
It didn't
Was
hurt.
it chewing on you? Was there teeth involved, or was it just kind of gumming you?
I mean,
think
have
it'll-
you ever been bitten by a lizard before? They have
No.
teeth and they
Probably.
It's a weird random question.
Probably. Yeah.
It doesn't really hurt. Feels a little weird, but it doesn't hurt.
Sure, I'll take it.
In order to use the book, you have to make a caster level check. I guess if you don't have a caster level, then it would be your class DC class check.
I have a since I'm a subclass sorcerer, I'd have a caster level, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what do we call that? So I'll write that down.
Oh, it's the Encyclopedia of Wondrous Beasts.
Okay.
And you can, I guess, yeah. Red Devil would be able to tell you this, that you can flip through the book without causing any harm. It's not cursed or anything. It's just evil. I mean, because it traps creatures inside it. So if you spend time reading the book, you get to permanently add 1 to any check involving discerning the capabilities and weaknesses of a monster.
Whoa.
That's garbage on a thaumaturge.
You'll never use that.
Yeah, come on. That's wasted on you.
Yeah.
How much do I have
Very-
to read it for that to happen? Because I'm all about that.
You
That sounds like a downtime kind of thing.
Yeah.
It does,
Maybe-
but in this system you could use it during a fight, and that would fit with the Megas. Okay, fine. It is a downtime thing, yes. You have to spend an hour studying it. Originally it was like a day, but that's boring.
We could do that on our trip we don't know we're about to take.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that without knowing about it.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And the creatures that you can summon from it are a Cockatrice, Dark Mantle, Mimic, Displacer Beast, Owlbear, Periton, Minotaur, Boule, Drider, and Winterwolf.
We'll need that list from you somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I'm
was really
interested
fast.
in the Cockatrice and the Mimic.
Like all at once? 'Cause that'd just be insanity.
Yeah.
How many? 1 per day?
Yes.
1 per day.
Wow.
okay.
Oh, one
We got-
total per day.
We got
Not
slimes,
one
we got monsters.
Mhm.
No,
we
not
got-
one of each per day.
We got.
I'm pretty
gotta
sure-
That'd be
see
OP.
Mythos.
By
Just
the
throw
end
the
of the
whole book
Slithering,
out,
we're
rip the pages
by the
out.
end of the Slithering, we're probably gonna have enough to make our own dungeon. We have mimics and everything.
We'll establish our own layer after this, yeah.
Well, you got slime bottles in a monster book. Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Where we keep our treasure.
Okay, so aside from that, there are various books that have a total value of, let's say, 200 gold, because books are expensive and there's a lot of them.
Sure.
200 gold for the books. I mean, right there.
Is there a printing press in your Galarian? Or has that not been invented yet?
Do we just want to?
Not that I know of. No.
We just want to hand wave that to gold now, or should we put down books worth 200?
I wrote it down here just in case. But out of curiosity, how much would the silk pile be worth? Because there's a pile of stuff there.
Oh, it'd be worth 60 gold. And
60.
yeah, we can hand wave it to the gold itself because you guys have a bag of holding.
And we're in a town.
And you're in the town, yeah.
I'll try.
Eh,
Okay,
Anybody
so
grab the flask?
50 gold each
yeah.
for everybody.
Yeah, we should
that'll be worth
maybe show it to Abayona because it has her symbol. There'll be something there.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that your god?
Abayona, no, that's
that's-
our patron. That's the
that's-
mayor.
It's our employer.
Oh, that
Yeah.
symbol. Oh, her.
That's
Yeah,
the old chick with
yeah.
gloves.
God, we can summon a boulet. That's ridiculous.
Geez, that's awesome.
isn't it?
If you try to summon a creature and you fail at the caster level check, then it is hostile toward you.
That makes sense.
And I have a pretty low caster level check, so we'll have to be careful with that.
If worse comes to worse, at least we have monster parts.
That's infinite XP is what.
That's
Mhm,
right.
Absolutely.
Totally.
You're like, okay, I summon something, I choose to fail my check.
Mhm.
Do you guys have any of you played Minecraft? You can create XP farms in that. You can just have some
Yeah.
hunters that
Yeah.
shoot things up.
I freaking love Minecraft.
I love to watch Minecraft. I don't really love to play it as much.
I play Factorio, which is Minecraft for engineers.
Okay.
That's
I
cool.
don't- I don't play any currently, but a buddy of mine was a beta tester before it came out, and he let me mess around with some of his codes and stuff and just do all kinds of crazy stuff before it came out. He's like, "This is gonna be the biggest thing ever." I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." He was right.
Yeah.
I use it like Legos. I just like to build shit.
Yeah. That makes sense. I, of course, love it for the magic mods you can add onto it.
Yeah.
The okay, yeah. Everything in here seems sparkling clean. Even the linens, like whoever was sleeping in this wasn't alive, or it's magically clean somehow.
I'll just assume that the slime just crawled around and cleaned everything.
Roomba the room.
Roomba slime? That'd be nice.
Yeah.
We haven't run into a Roomba slime yet, but
I mean, this could be it.
yeah.
Unless they're
my
all
parents
Roomba
are
slime.
Yeah.
All right. So Joe will take another look around, see if these knuckleheads missed anything in this room before we go.
Look under the bed.
No, there's not really anything else to find.
Okay. Yep. Just double checking.
Oh, did we
I
take?
kind of DM that just kept putting stuff in and people kept looking, but I
Yeah.
didn't think of anything else to put in here.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I
Did
could
we-
roll nat 20 and still find nothing.
Did we take a closer look at that purple book that you showed us a picture of?
That is what each of the books in the 12-volume set looks like.
Oh, okay.
And once we're done with this mission, we'll tattoo both Nix and Rawl so we can read every language.
Yeah.
All right. So there's a double door out in the hallway that
Oh yeah.
I'm sure there's nothing dangerous behind.
I take out Handy and see if he can tremor sense anything.
You're the toy and minion person.
Oh yeah. I'm basically utility in a character.
A Swiss Army character.
Yeah.
Grow's keeping an eye on the steps just in case any of that moving floor stuff decides to come
Can't blame
crawling
you.
after us.
Good thinking.
Maybe we should turn the trap back on.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a pretty easy check.
What's it take?
It's a 20.
I don't have the skill for that. I could do an untrained. 16 plus whatever.
Hold on, I need to look at the map we were on. Are you actually trying to reset it?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
I'm just keeping an eye on the direction there.
Okay. Well, my roll 20 froze, so I'll just role play without a map like everybody else is experiencing anyway.
Okay,
right.
it's not just me then. All right.
No?
Good.
All right, so the double doors here, like I said, they're locked. They look like, I don't remember what I said. So let's say that they are brass bound. Is Nyx going to thiever? Oh, that's right. You're using Handy. That's a range of 20 feet?
Hold on, let me check. Tremor sense imprecise 30 feet.
Nope, nothing.
Nope, okay. Is there a keyhole?
Yes.
I try and look through it.
You see a wall. You see 15 feet away, there's a wall. That's all you can see through the keyhole.
Okay.
The plot thickens.
Are you guys looking for anything, or should I try and unlock it?
Yeah, we need to find how to summon the high priest of this place.
Yeah.
Or give it my
Try
damnedest try.
Well, I mean, technically that's a side quest. We're here for the first breaker.
Oh yeah.
Let's
was-
finish the
that
side
was like
quest
4 weeks
first
ago
and then
we
get
talked
back
about
to the
that.
main quest.
Yeah, first you have to go back and talk to the orc, and then you have to do the side quest, and then maybe you'll do the regular quest.
That way we have all the items when we go into chapter 2 or whatever.
There was that there was that racist human we could go revisit.
Yeah.
Rip his arms out again.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, he's doing.
Yeah, Nyx is gonna try and unlock the brass binding.
Okay. Roll a thieveries.
I'm gonna walk over here before he does that in case it's trapped.
That's smart.
Hey, it's my hiding spot.
Trap? Nah, couldn't be.
What do you mean by trap?
Trap was a genre of music in the mid
A
2000s.
25 total.
Okay. There's no trap on it, and it's easy to unlock.
Nice.
It was locked from the other side, but who cares? You can unlock it.
Yep, unlocked. I open the door since I know there's just a wall.
Okay. I'm hoping I'm actually revealing the area now. Okay, there we
Yep,
go.
I can see it.
Now I'm supposed to read this. You're in the antechamber. This wide arcing room has a double door leading west and 2 double doors leading east. Wait a moment. Let me double check the far east of this room and make sure I'm not. Yeah, okay. That is right. That is this room. Great. All right. This wide arcing room has a double door leading west and 2 double doors leading east. All of the doors bear a large sunburst symbol. The southern double doors on the east wall have been knocked off their hinges and lie askew on the floor. Then there aren't double doors on that area, are there? Against the north wall, an elaborate wooden chair balances atop a wooden chest, which itself balances atop a stone shelf that's been knocked over to serve as a base. The chair is festooned with large leaves and reeds to give it a more ostentatious and dramatic appearance. It doesn't look dramatic or ostentatious. There's a bunch of crap all over the chair.
I'll try and walk over and take a look at that weirdly placed chairs. Just
Anybody who has the skill or esoteric lore can roll esoteric lore or nature to know more about what the fuck this chair could mean.
Can Growl rip the arms off the chair?
Yes, you can.
Okay, good. Just in case.
Make a carpenter check.
What are you, a Wookiee?
A little bit, maybe.
You broke Jake again.
Kind of Wookiee-like.
Traces of it in my ancestry, perhaps.
Do you ever listen to the Adventure Zone by the McElroy brothers?
Mm-mm.
D&D podcast. That was a running joke in there. Like early on, one of the characters ripped off a robot's arm, and then like throughout the rest of the campaign, he had like this fetish for pulling arms out.
Sure. Well, it's understandable once you get started.
Yeah. Once you taste that arm fluid, it's
Once you pop, you can't stop.
Absolutely. You're like, whoa, what a rush. I feel great.
That's a 30 on my esoteric lore.
Okay. Jeez. What the hell are these things called? There's a name for these. So this is something that a boggart would do to make whatever they're in or value seem better and more high quality, just putting random leaves and vines all over it.
Sure.
So this is probably greatly valued by whoever the boggart is that made it.
Like a throne?
yeah, it's like a throne or something.
so there's either a bugger here or we killed one below that did this.
They couldn't
So I was
possibly.
gonna step down to the southern door on the east and peek around the corner.
I might have popped their king. I exploded one of them.
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah.
Wow, really? Is this what I have to present? Okay. I can read the next area because you can see in there because you peeked around the corner. Here you go.
And the cleric dies.
That looks familiar.
Yeah. An enormous sun symbol carved into the floor of this room glows with a warm light. The symbol is a loose spiral with triangles surrounding it like rays. 2 holes pierce the stone floor in the symbol, one at the symbol's center and the other at the end of the sun spiral. The walls are carved with intricate runes and myriad shapes of animalistic humanoid warriors, and it takes only a moment of examination to realize that these shapes represent the pillar watchers around Keebway. A raised dais at the far end of the room contains a pedestal for a statue, but no statue is present. This is ignoring entirely the 3 big-ass boggards that are sitting in this room.
Oh, okay.
It's all
that
clear,
seems
guys.
important.
There's
Yeah.
nothing in the description that indicates danger.
Let's all just ignore them. What can they do?
I'll just go ahead and roll initiative. Go ahead.
Did I fuck this up? I think I fucked this up.
Hmm.
It doesn't make any sense. Why would there be torn down doors? Whatever, fine. There are 3 boggards in this sun spiral room that are actually right near you when you look around the corner. Can you roll?
Jesus. I did not say I was stealthing, but I did say I was peeking.
I don't care. Roll stealth.
Okay.
Nobody in the right mind is just going to blindly wander into places like this. I'm going to assume you're being careful.
Yeah. I'll do
19 plus 12, 31.
that. Let's see. I got a.
Okay, you are stealthy as shit.
I got a 30.
Okay, ditto.
Okay.
Step back and do like the Air Force signals. 3 boggards around the corner.
Hmm.
Oh, I love that. That's great.
And everybody instantly recognizes what I'm trying to tell them.
Of course they do.
We've all studied our hand signals.
Yep.
This is why I hate using a map. I'm like, okay, slowly make it appear for them. That's what the things are. There's 2 of those. Only 2, which is silly as shit. I don't even know why they expect this to be a challenge.
Oh, this one will probably wipe us.
Because I'm saying that?
Let the owl bear handle this room.
Let's summon an owlbear and fight that too.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the bigger of the 3. The dude on the right. Okay, I'm just gonna there. So the one on the left, there's just 2 of them. They're just smaller than the guy on the right, and he looks very fat and muscular, and he's at least a whole head taller than the other 2.
Must be the king.
And they are croaking in Boggard, which no one speaks.
Okay.
That's all I have to tell you. They are. Oh, I'm sorry. I should tell you exactly where they are because I put that on the map and then I covered it the fuck up. So hold on.
I think Grau knows some boggart swear words, but doesn't actually speak the language.
Really, all you need is swear words.
Yeah, those are the best ones.
Yeah.
All right, I will reach over and touch Ral, the thaumaturge. Ral. Yeah, Ral.
The thaumaturge.
Grau the ape?
No, Ral, the thaumaturge. Raven.
I misheard you. I'm sorry.
I will touch him. I will cast resist energy for acid.
Ah, thank you.
Guys, I'm probably guessing completely wrong on these guys, and they have cold damage.
Well,
But for
when
10
they have
minutes, you gain resistance 5 to acid.
Awesome.
Now go get thrown up on.
All right. Hammer time.
You did fight them before, and they did cast acid arrows at you. None of these look like casters. They look like they're, I don't know, thunk sticks.
Yeah, we have acid before. I just thought I got something I can do prep ahead of time, so I did it.
Is there like something to look through the doors, like a keyhole or something to see them through this double door?
No, I'm sorry. There isn't.
Okay.
It looks like the keyhole on that side has been filled with some sort of plant paste, and it's just sort of full of rotten mold.
Yeah.
I guess does our sorcerer want to kick us off with an AoE spell?
I was just thinking fireball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, I hope that doesn't kill everything at once.
I imagine. Yeah, there's a fireball.
All right. Grau will.
It's up to you. We can do this calmly if you like.
No, that's fine. We can peek around the corner.
Is that this group, really?
Yeah. Whip around the corner, blast, and move back if I can. Maybe
What's
not.
the DC?
Let's see, 21, I believe.
Cool, they crit failed.
Hey. All right.
Great.
Did I just waste my resist spell on you?
I think so.
Game over, man.
And this is why you don't put a shit ton of story into your main bosses unless you know they're going to live.
You didn't get a chance to monologue.
Oh, that's nice. 18 total.
And do they take double damage on a crit fail?
Let me check the book real quick.
Yeah, I think it's standard.
Is it a basic save?
Wow, an actual book. Who has those anymore?
I know.
Oh, I
I
hate
usually-
PDFs for reference. I like books.
Yeah, I have both usually. Sometimes the PDF is more handy for where I'm at, and sometimes I just like to sit down in old-fashioned style.
I want to start getting both, like the physical books and the PDF, because basically just since the remaster remaster just came out, I want to like keep in touch with it.
Yeah, I got the PDFs of the new ones, and eventually I'll get the hardcovers.
Wait for the second printing. There are a lot of errata.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah. Which
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't care
waiting
about
'cause,
the
yeah.
PDF at all.
Apparently there was a day one errata, so I want to wait a bit. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was kind of rushed.
Did you guys get the link to that errata, or can you find it easily on your own? Because I can put it in the links section in the forum in the Discord server.
that's probably good. Yeah.
Yeah, Fireball's basic reflex save, so double
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah. Okay then.
But you have to yell Fireball for that to work.
Oh yeah, and he does.
That's the verbal component. You got to yell Fireball.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the books I read, it was always Pyrax Suras Histar Byrosel.
Boring.
You were very prepared to say that. That was great. Okay, so
I was bored by the third syllable.
I've said your words.
Yeah. Rufus, did you say 18 damage?
Yeah,
Yes.
you did.
Are you sure it's not 19?
Could be 19. Could be 19. In fact,
Did
it
you have a
is.
+1?
Yeah, that's right. Fire spells +1.
All right, cool. It's 19. The two weaker ones, because they crit failed, they are perfectly dead. So you just have the chief.
They smell delicious. All right.
All right, so we're doing initiative now.
Yeah.
Does he still want to talk?
We can de-escalate.
No, this is just a misunderstanding. Fireball.
Brow comes back in a moment later and tries to de-escalate the situation.
Fireball is a polite greeting where I'm from.
I'm really sorry.
Right. Yeah, you're so sorry.
I meant to offer you a cinnamon whiskey drink, and it just got my wires crossed.
But you've never made a mistake? Come on.
I'm from the South. I'm sorry.
30 initiative. Rolled a natural 20.
Jeez.
18 for Joe.
Anything higher than
I
that?
didn't roll a natural 20, but it was close to 30.
No.
Well, I go last.
You're
I thought
behind
you were
it. Joe's
saving up your
18.
rolls for the fight.
It's all going to be dead before I get there.
Bye.
You're supposed to be the one that goes in first and gets acided.
Mhm.
That's why I cast that on you.
Okay, those little bastards at 20.
I always roll shit for initiative.
Seems like today you just roll shit for everything.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, and it took 36 damage already. Yay!
That's awesome.
It's gonna be an insanely stupid fight.
Just give it some slime health. Put it like 150.
That's a good point. Yeah. It's a half slime, half boggard chief.
Uh-huh. You kill the boggard, you think it's dead, and then the slime comes pouring out.
Nothing stopping the jam from just popping the toughness trait. Or
Right.
Okay. Are you gonna throw another fireball, Mr. Ape Face?
Hell yeah, if I can.
Oh, God. Your turn.
I cast a spell.
I love mate. Thank you.
Not as good as the last time. 12 damage.
Come on, crit fail. That's a crit fail.
Ooh,
Jeez.
24.
Okay.
Or actually 13 damage then with that +1 fire.
Yeah.
Yay, this is going really well for the Boggarts. Oh shit, Nyx is gonna go and it's not gonna get a turn. Damn it.
Surely Nyx is standing far enough away she can't make it there in one action.
Oh, I already calculated. I can
Surely
make it with
she
one
has
action.
to burn some action economy on movement.
It's
Yeah,
not like
well-
I have 40 feet movement on regular movement.
Oh fuck. God, these guys are just getting this is horrible. Imagine you're just like, I don't know, sitting there reading a book and somebody comes in and just blows a flamethrower in your face twice.
We're like, we're the good guys.
All right,
That's your
Nyx,
verbal component.
go ahead.
Okay, so just regular movement. I'll just move up to its face.
Okay.
And I will spell strike with a produce flame, I think it was. Yeah, produce flame. Let's see. Hey, that's good. That's good. With my rapier, by the way, if it matters. I 28.
I hope that's not a critical hit. It might be a critical hit. Hold on a sec.
No.
Is it?
No, it's just a hit. Wow, really?
Oh, darn. Such a shame.
Oh, fuck.
That's 10 piercing. And D4.
Alive.
And 12 fire damage.
Okay. He has 1 hit point.
Oh, jeez. No, I spent my 3 actions. I can't do anything else. Yeah, that's it.
He really just looks stunned. Like this is all about 6 seconds. He pulls off this bandolier and just throws it. And you don't have reactive strikes. You can't kill him before he gets it off.
One of his guys gets to do something before the end here.
Surely.
Yeah, otherwise it'd just be boring. All right, so half of this room and the entire curved moon room that everybody just came from fills with a petrifying gas. Roll fortitude.
Oh, God. Hold on.
Natural 20
Oof.
Jesus.
plus 13, 33.
It's a natural 20 is good enough.
28.
Fortitude?
22.
Yeah, I got 22 as well.
The 22s are slowed for 1 turn.
Okay.
Yay! All right,
One
and
end
then
of the world.
he's gonna try to hit Nyx with a club. So the bandolier that he threw was just like these little black balls that shattered when they hit the ground.
Let me slow myself, and that changes some stats.
Guys farming the basilisks.
What is Nyx's AC?
23.
That's a critical hit.
Oh.
All right.
Did I get to use my mirror?
Dude, I don't know.
Did you
I
use it
don't-
on the basilisks?
Did I use it on the
I don't know.
basilisk? Because I know the basilisk was pretty quickly, so I don't know if I used it on
We
that.
also fought the blood ooze before that.
Oh no, I know I didn't use it because it barely hit me.
All right,
So
so
yeah, I'm gonna turn that into a normal hit.
Okay. What's the saving throw I have to make for that?
Just flat check 11.
Oh, okay. It made the check.
Yeah.
Because of course it did.
So still a crit.
Take 50.
Whoa.
Wham!
How you doing there, Nyx? Okay.
Half my face fell off. I'm fine.
Oh, that's good.
He still seems terrified. It doesn't seem like that really registered to him. All right, Joe, are you going to be the one to finish off the boss?
I don't know. Should I use my meta knowledge of him having 1 HP left? I guess
He
so.
looks practically dead, probably.
I will move around the corner, and yes, what can I see of this boggard? Am I able to tell he's on death's door just by glancing at him?
Yes, you're a cleric. You know that he's very injured.
Okay. Void warp. I'm within 30, so that's a fortitude save for him.
Okay, so like if he critically succeeds, he might survive?
Yes.
$25?
DC is 22, so he succeeds, but not critical. He'll take half of this. If it's anything, it's 1.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, so I won't roll for that.
Okay, yeah, you don't have to. But how does he die? Because this is a new spell, so please.
Yeah, you call upon the void to harm a life force. Target takes 2d4 void damage with a basic fortitude save. So it doesn't have any flowery language in there. So I guess I turn around the corner and just like reach my mage hand, not mage hand, my cleric hand out at him, and just say, what's my verbal component on this? Is this that verbal? I think it does. I just say void, and he a little popping noise behind his head, and he just falls over.
Mm.
You shot him! Alright, he dead. He's very dead. He's so dead, he's missing half his head.
I like to think of verbal components that in our world, we use Latin because it sounds mysterious and cool. In this world, they used English. Nobody understands what it is.
That's funny. Oh, I like that. That's clever. I hadn't thought of that before. Turning the tables on what you expect. All right, so now it's an empty dais room with a pedestal and a sun spiral.
Just checking. We're the good guys, right? We're here on good purpose.
Are we?
We're saving the town somehow.
Yeah, we're breaking a curse somehow.
I don't think they had a license for farming those basilisks, so.
Where the heck is the statue? I will look around.
Let me check something real quick. Joe pulls out a little book. He starts flipping through. I'm going to look up my deities anathema real quick.
Okay.
I walk in and say, "You guys didn't save any for me?"
Hey, blame the monkey.
Oh, I'm good. Merciless Slaughter's not in there.
Merciless Slaughter.
Who's your god?
Shaldira.
I don't know.
I don't know her.
What?
She's halfling god.
Okay.
Yeah, but her anathema is suffer a bully's insults to you or another without retort, abandon a friend in need, attribute a lucky turn of events to your own skill.
Or skip second breakfast.
Nothing in there about murdering frogs.
And we are morally good.
Yep.
How did you notice that usually the good guys usually attack monsters first without even...
Yes!
Yeah.
They could be
Like,
peaceful monsters,
negotiate.
but yeah.
Have you noticed in Star Wars, the Jedis always ignite their lightsabers before the Sith do? I've always thought that was strange. Like every time. Look for it.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's an interesting observation.
Yeah, for some reason, in most media, it's always the good guys initiating the combat.
So does that make Han a good guy for shooting first?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Makes him cool.
He's the real hero as far as I'm concerned.
He didn't remove any arms.
Didn't whine though either. So.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a bit of a whiner. I loved him, but that's part of his character journey.
Joe will start walking around, taking a look at this room with a religious eye, see if anything here strikes me as ceremonial or beatific or anything like that.
Oddly enough, you can roll a religion check. Go ahead.
Wow, really?
12 plus
500.
I think it's 14. 12 plus 14 is 28. 26.
Okay.
Incredibly lucky.
hold on.
If it matters, Nyx is gonna look for some kind of latch or mechanism to maybe activate something.
Nyx can roll society. Because as you're going around the room, you're reading the shit on the wall.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Robert. I'm just late.
That's fine.
I'm getting it.
30. And these guys are awesome.
We live in a society is written in Boggart on the wall.
Deep. Such a deep culture.
I know, yeah, man. Think about that.
Okay. So it looks to... Yeah, okay. So I'll read Nyx's in a moment because it's a lot simpler. So Joe sees this pattern on the floor and the one beneath and the dais all seem to remind him of an old ritual that was probably modified from this one. So it looks like this is a ritual of summoning sun energy, so like positive energy, and you think you know how to trigger it. I don't think anything is like glowing in particular right now. It's, you know what? No, the dais, the dais, the round pedestal at the very end, it rhythmically pulses with gold light. So essentially, if you were to trigger it, it is just going to theoretically flood the room with positive energy.
Okay.
And Nyx, you see the carvings on the wall and your experience in town. Wait, what the fuck was your roll? What did you get?
Oh, 30.
Oh, that's critical success. Great, cool. I can tell you everything.
Nice.
All right. The carvings on the walls look to be an inventory written in an archaic version of Mwangi that somehow you can read even if you don't speak Mwangi, as long as you succeeded a society check.
Nice.
A lot of pictures in that language.
Yeah, apparently.
It's like hieroglyph.
Just emojis, yeah.
Just emojis.
Just emojis, yeah.
There is an inventory of a lot of pillar watchers from the city, but it looks like it isn't exact. Some of the pillar watchers that it lists, you've heard rumors of, or there's actually history of them being stolen from town or destroyed. And there are a couple of them that you've never seen or heard of. Each of the pillar watchers has their own name etched in underneath it, and they all follow a similar pattern, like Bone Seeker, Cry Keeper, and Fallow Bringer. Oh, Curse Breaker is one of the listed pillar watchers. I don't know if you guys know in World, it's an eland. It's basically an antelope. The Curse Breaker pillar watcher has the head of an antelope, and you see it listed here, but obviously there's no Curse Breaker here, which is why you came.
Yeah.
Are we going to have to travel to another place to find the curse breaker? Maybe.
Bowser has taken.
I'm gonna see where the statue presumably once was in the center, and try and see if I can essentially more or less when it was taken, if it was recently or like if there's still dust in there from the scraping of the.
Okay, roll perception.
All right. 12.
There's a dais.
Yeah, Joe's taking a close look at the dais.
Yeah.
You can roll religion for that. And does anybody have any skill with like traps, as in like crafting, trap making?
No.
Stone, or is it dwarf?
25 religion.
I technically Nyx does because she has crafting and she knows about traps, so she can make traps.
Okay, roll crafting. In the meantime, Joe sees along the pedestal of the dais, near the bottom where you would expect like a general blessing to be, if this were actually like a positive light healing temple, is actually instructions to what should I have it say? Okay, so it says, "We rise from beneath your feet to protect your city."
I'll point
What's
that
the
out
next
to the
step?
others.
26 craft.
You see that the stone that Joe is standing on top of and the one next to it look like they can be moved. So roll thievery if you want to see if you can open it.
Yeah, hold on, Joe. Get back a bit.
I'm standing here.
I pull you back.
Kicking your feet out of the way.
Stand in here.
Joe, the New Yorker halfling.
Standing here.
Thievery?
Yeah.
25.
Okay, cool. There is a hidden catch underneath the stone that Joe is standing on. So you kind of need to ask him to move a little bit, and you just like pull a lever, and the stones that you're standing on lower gradually, forming stairs down underneath the dais. And you see that it is a hallway of about 20 feet, and there's a faint blue light from the very end of it.
Maybe
That outlines a door.
Maybe the curse breaker's down there. Let's see.
Nice.
Stealthily going down there.
Anything else in this room to look at before we move on?
Yeah.
I assume the spiral, is that like a direct copy aligned with what's below us?
Yes.
I'll go over what's going on with the hole there. This guy look down the hole. Is it like sees just straight down to the room below us?
Yes. And it doesn't say specifically what the mechanism is, but you know that with religion, using religion, you can start a ritual here. You just don't know exactly what it's going to do.
Okay. I will take the time to walk the spiral again because that worked on some downstairs. See if it does anything up here.
Yeah, same thing.
No, I don't get anything because I still had that 10 HP from below.
Okay.
But I'll let the people who've taken knocks know. Yeah, you can walk your path again here if you want.
It's because nobody throws fireballs at you.
By the way,
You don't. You are 100% in control of that.
Actually, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't be the one going down there first. I'm missing half my face.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come here.
Missing half my face. Did anybody see it? It was over there somewhere, I think.
10 minutes.
Treedoos.
10 minutes of poking and prodding. Treedoos, yeah.
While everybody's doing this, I want to see what those black spots on the floor are.
The holes? They're holes.
Oh, those are just holes. Okay.
Yeah. They just go directly down to their corresponding area of the spiral below.
All right. I will do a DC 20. 18 plus 14. That's a crit. I don't automatically max it because I'm Regio now. Magic hands. I roll D10s instead of D8s, so I have 4 D10 of healing plus 15, I think, or plus 6. Yeah, plus 15.
Is it still called magic hands?
Yeah. No, it's my feet, magic hands.
Okay.
He's wondering if it's still called the same thing.
Yeah.
I only got 3 of these. So.
We call it wiggly fingers.
10, that's 20 and
Intrusive digits?
23.
Intrusive digits.
23 plus 15, 38 healing.
Wow.
30.
Not all of it.
They're like, that didn't even take care of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, give me some time.
Listen,
I have a feeling I'll be much better at healing here in 20 minutes or so.
I can take care of the rest, and I activate my tattoo, and the fireflies start to glow on my arm, and
Super
healing
slow.
the rest.
Really
No,
slow.
not actually. That one's faster.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, how fast is it? I thought the other one was like 10 minutes.
The usual healing that I always have is 10 minutes, 1 HP.
Okay.
But this one is, let me check my gear. A Aeon stone. It's basically a stone that I have hovering around my head at all times. It heals Yeah, that's the one that heals me. Uh,
You just have a stone floating around your head.
oh yeah,
You are
Yeah.
weird.
I know that is kind of strange.
enveloping light. This too has 6. For 5 rounds. No, that's not it. Yep, for 5 rounds. Each of those rounds I get 1d4 hit points.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That could theoretically fill you.
Yep. 7, 9, 12.
Oh.
Let's see. I think that's. I'm full. There we go.
Okay. After 5 rounds, right?
Yep, 5 rounds.
Okay. I would like to ask Ral to roll esoteric lore. I know it's normally for creatures. No, wait, isn't it for creatures and something else? Anyway, it doesn't matter. You have the ritualist feat, which is why I want you to roll, so I don't care what it's normally for. So roll esoteric lore if you would, please.
All right. 19. I rolled a 5.
Why do you keep... Okay.
Should I use a hero point?
Why not? You have 3.
Do I have 3?
Yeah.
Needs new dice.
He needs
All
new
right.
dice. That's right.
Yeah.
I do. Let me do that again.
Please
This will
don't
be
roll
much
4.
better.
Yay!
26.
Huzzah. Okay. So you are familiar with this type of ritual in general, but it looks as though okay, so sorry. The ritual because this is a room with a ritual in it, I'm giving him special knowledge because he knows rituals. So the ritual
And
that,
Mwangi.
yes, there you go. You can actually read the wall. You have an excuse. So you see that this room consists of one ritual, but there are references to a separate ritual on the wall. It seems to pertain directly to the pillar watchers, but it's not really clear what it is. It's just talking about the infusion of stone. And the other ritual that could be triggered here is clearly one of healing and recharging magic. So those are 2 separate concepts. So you know that there's something else to be discovered here.
I relay that to my fellows.
Okay.
What about those stones that you found that were uncharged? Could they be recharged here?
That's a good idea.
Or it might be a bad idea if they're evil.
Yeah.
and
What
they,
was the charge
no.
on it? I think that what was on charged on those stones is what's going on in this town right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
yeah.
Or maybe not. Maybe it
Or
has, maybe it's
this
something else
ritual
entirely.
has a fairly strong positive feeling to it, so maybe it
Yeah.
puts positive stuff in the stone.
Yeah.
We don't know that.
Maybe there's an item we have or haven't found yet that could be placed here and
Sure.
something happens.
Like a corpse.
I'm all about
Like a
pushing
corpse.
buttons. If you guys want to try and recharge those stones, let's do it.
Sure, let's go.
Are you talking about the slithering stones?
Yeah.
Why the fuck? would
I
you
say
want to
we
start-
export the
Let's start the
slime.
curse over again.
Because it's
every
positive
city-
energy going into it.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
would you fuck with them at all?
Positive slimes. That's what
No.
we need here.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
gods are telling me maybe we shouldn't do
Yeah.
that.
It changes all the
No.
slimes into people.
Did you guys hear that crack of thunder outside?
Yeah, no. Just
Yeah.
leave those stones alone.
I was like, what fucking magic rocks are they talking about?
Yeah, I wasn't sure what they were talking about, but now that I know, it's like a no. No, never mind. No.
Probably wouldn't.
Fine. We'll do things.
Nyx
before.
has them. She's not gonna let you touch them. then they're magic glove dimension.
Yeah, you're like,
Would
I don't know where they went. Search me.
Might it recharge a daily charge? Something that was a one-time per day charge could be recharged here? Because I could get that alligator back.
That's totally worth.
He's key to
an
all of our
ancient
tactical
sun
plans.
ritual. I need another alligator.
Can you throw out an alligator, charge it back up, and throw out another so you have multiple?
That's what I was going to say.
Why?
I think that's what's up
Do
here.
with alligators.
I say we spend the next hour and a half Experimenting with every item we
Actually,
have here.
yeah. Actually, what if you turn into
In
a
character.
were crocodile and then I turn into a were crocodile?
There we go. Yes. I think we're on the right track.
All right. Serious
Yeah.
question from Joe. Does all the religion checks and stuff we've been looking around this room, does Joe get a feeling of anything relating to a high priest of this building?
Yeah, man.
You know that the level of power that would be required to create such a large repeating ritual would require not just a high priest, but also a clergy to support it. But there would still be a main caster, the high priest or the ritual leader.
Okay, but there's no like references or anything like that.
No, specifically.
I infer that one was needed here, but no specifics. Okay. Let's go down those stairs.
Yep.
Meathead's in front.
Yep.
That's
back
me.
to full, so I'll leave.
Oh my god, the bloggers were such a stupid laugh. Oh, Lord.
It's nice to just kick something's ass every once in a while, though, and not have to just have our just get wiped all over the floor with our bodies.
Have the occasional goblin or level 1 bandit.
Yeah.
Yeah, level 1 bandit. Wow.
Right.
All right, so I don't have a map for this anyway. So imagine who's in the lead? I heard that it was Ral. Is that right?
No, Nick said he went.
Yeah.
I follow him since I'm.
She's at full HP, so I was just deleting again.
How many hit points do you have?
Full now.
Total
No, I mean like
For
total.
now.
66.
You only
That's
had
almost as much as me.
66? Wow.
Joe's got more
Oh,
than
yeah.
you.
Oh,
Really?
if you want to lead, she's not gonna stop.
Nope.
How many do you have,
Putting
Joe?
the mage in front. Why would you?
Joe's,
I got 72. That's what I got.
yeah, I got a +4 or +3 con.
Is there a feat that gives you more
Both
hit
got
points?
+3 con, yeah.
It's called rolling a barbarian.
Yeah.
All right, so this passageway is extremely short. It's 20 feet, and then at the very end, there is a set of, all right, no, there's a giant tablet that has a lot of etchings in it. And then you can see that there are layers of etchings under that tablet of other tablets. So opposite the door you come in, all right, sorry, I'll rephrase this. As soon as you go down in the hallway, you see the blue light at the very end. At the end of the hallway, that's underneath the dais, blue light fills the room, and 20 feet across from you, straight ahead, is a jaguar-headed stone pillar keeper, or pillar watcher. It's made to be a female. In front of her is sort of like a giant drawing table. It's 8 feet long, and it is entirely made of stone. So there's no legs, it's just stone that goes into the stone floor. And there are tablets that have etchings on this stone table. And then if you get closer to them, you see that you could actually just slide those tablets aside, and there's more and more etchings underneath that. So there's a lot to study here. And the sides are just stone, but you see that the pillar watcher is standing in an alcove, and there are 2 other alcoves next to her that are empty, but still have blue light in them.
My god is Jaguar related, so I go look at that first.
Please roll well.
I'm gonna aid. Just.
What do I need to roll?
This would be for God. It would be primal or occult. I don't think it would be arcane actually. It would be like
Okay.
everything else. So
If
you
it's
could roll
occult, okay.
occultism or primal nature.
Nature. I'll roll occultism.
I'll think I'll do the same instead of aiding because I got a cult as well.
28.
Oh, well. Oh, natural 20. I don't think it was needed, but I got it.
Nix is just trying to do everything.
Oh
Alright,
yeah.
you be in front now, and you go fight things. All right, so Jesus. Okay, so I'm going to describe Nix first because it's just briefer. So Nix can tell that all of this has very familiar ritualist symbols. Not just because you've seen some of these symbols throughout your travels or in Mwangi, but you also recognize some of them from the set of books that you got from the room down the hall. So it seems to speak, or sorry, not speak. You see that there is a set of repeating symbols that seem to be placed at random. In other words, you're just not familiar enough with rituals to understand how this works. Ral can tell that all of these stone tablets taken together, put in order, which you then place on the table in order, spell out the ritual of Gaesh. So at this point, anybody who has any ability to use rituals like Ritualist Feat or is a Ritualist archetype can gain Gaesh for free.
Oh, cool.
And it spells out how to use that ritual in conjunction with what they call a raw pillar watcher. And you can choose one of 4 options in this ritual. There are 4 separate, like, egg-shaped stones that have innate carvings all around them, and a name written in Mwangi at the very base. So these rocks are meant to go into a pillar watcher to empower it with the Gaesh spell. So you can awaken a pillar watcher doing so. And the options that you have of stones to imbue into a pillar watcher, raw pillar watcher, let's call it a blank. That's weird. Let's see here. Flame Quencher, Stonebreaker, Life Giver, and Death Eater.
So we could wake one of these up or activate it? I'm not sure what that would entail.
You can essentially choose to make this Jaguar whichever of those 4 you want. You'll just have to perform the Gaesh ritual, and this is a special Gaesh. It doesn't take a full day, it takes an hour.
I relay that to everyone. Hey, we can turn this into any one of these 4 pillar watchers with a 1-hour ritual that I can read off of these tablets here.
What exactly does that do?
Well, the ritual normally makes someone perform an action. It makes them like you can. It's hard to explain. You can give them a compulsory action, for example, that if they don't follow it when under the right circumstances, they feel sickened.
And this statue, you glean from all of this that these statues are actually somewhat aware of themselves somehow, because there's a mention of the statue, the blank statues, all being willing. So you would be using the Gaesh on somebody who's willing to give them commands.
Oh yeah,
we're not taking away free will from.
They actually have to be willing as well, unless you perform a higher level version of it that I wouldn't know how to do.
Oh, kind of like a contract of sorts.
Kind of.
It's more of like a complex command. Like you can't say, be a good person, but you can say, go stand on the walls and watch until this happens.
But which of these do we want to awaken, and what do we want to command it to do? That's the question.
Next, being from here, what does she even know what these would do? Because I don't think she's, even if she was from here, I don't know if she's heard anything about this. Like the
Well,
statues are myths
you
and
would have.
legends.
Yeah, but you would have heard something about it because in the last century they've been awake and helping the city. They used to, some of them, awaken and physically repel attacking forces. So some of them are physical combatants. Some of them just protect the city from certain enchantments, like Cursebreaker. And most of them, actually, as far as you know, none of them have their power anymore. But they were animate, powerful objects to protect the city with their magic.
We could possibly tell one to protect the city from slime, maybe?
Is that possible?
What were the 4 options again?
I don't remember. No.
I remember Death Eater.
Yeah, there's Death Eater, Life Giver, Stonebreaker, and Flame Quencher.
Life Giver, Death Eater.
Those seem like 2 possibles. I don't know.
What was 3 and 4? Stone
Quencher and
Stonebreaker,
Stonebreaker, and what was the last one?
Flame Quencher.
I'm thinking toward Life Giver or Death Eater.
Yeah. Life Giver
Joe likes
sounds
that.
positive.
Yeah, Joe likes the sound of Life Giver. The way you said those are on 4 stones.
Mhm.
The way those are arranged, is it obvious that there's only 4, or is like if we could go find the stone somewhere else? That's
Oh, it looks like there's like a stone egg carton. Like it should have fit well, but there's
Yeah.
only 4.
Can we potentially tell them to protect the city until we get back with Cursebreaker?
Sure.
I wonder if the stones are used up when they're used, and the rest have been used up.
maybe.
From what you read, they get installed into. It's like an operating system gets put into the statue and it stays there.
Like a disc.
Yeah.
Cool.
The cartridge. It's in
Like
Nintendo
putting the coins in
64
the
cartridge.
Yeah, let's get some help from a Life Giver and tell them to protect the city while we're gone.
from this curse.
While there is no Cursebreaker.
Yeah, of all of those, the one that sounds like it can handle curses the most is Life Giver.
I was thinking also that Death Eater, just because, I don't know, maybe it can get rid of the slimes that are already here. But if we can break the curse and potentially save the people that have been turned into slimes.
But so this entire time, there's been no sign of Cursebreaker.
Right.
No, it has been taken away, presumably.
Did Raoul look at the inside of the purple books? I don't recall.
Yes.
Okay. Then you happened to glimpse that there were definitions with titles that would probably apply to the Pillar Watchers. Like, for one of them, it said something about it keeps magical lights lit in the city. So you might be able to cross-reference using the books to figure out what the tablets say that these eggs would do, not just the name.
I'd like to do that.
Okay. That's going to take a couple hours, so are you guys going to stay here for that time?
Well, this seems...
Yeah, we're not in a huge.
You guys want to check the basilisks? They were moving over there.
I forgot.
Yeah, this is going to take a couple hours, guys, but it seems like some important research to do. You want to go back to the inn, or you want to do it here? We've got something going on downstairs.
I say we get out of here and do it in the comfort of not having to worry about things attacking us.
Do it and do it over some ales.
Are all the research materials able to be taken with us?
The stone tablets aren't.
Yeah, the tablets are like here.
Yeah,
they're
we gotta do a ritual here.
How big
I
are they?
guess if you were okay, so
Like if an ape tried to lift one.
I would say they probably weigh about 50 pounds each. That's actually pretty light.
Can we take some etchings?
Pounds, dude. That's my toolbox.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking about these water jugs that I carry all the time. I guess each one would probably be around 100 pounds. And there are 6 of them.
Yeah, let's leave them here for now, and if we're not gonna research here, then we'll come back later in the day. So Hopefully, there's no more blood slimes appearing from corpses.
Should we take the stones with us? The little eggs?
No. What?
The little egg stones? Should we take those to protect them?
Are those the same thing? The big ones are like they were in an egg carton.
Yeah, the big ones are the stone tablets that instruct you on how to use the eggs. The eggs are the magical component that go into the statue.
Okay.
But they're
Take
smaller.
the eggs with us.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
like
I think we
this
should
size.
take those. Those seem important.
Does anybody have any paper or anything we could make etchings
Yeah,
on some of the tablets?
do a rubbing or something. Yeah.
Paper?
There you go. Good
Yeah.
thinking.
There's got to be some
Yeah.
paper on those shelves,
I
or
mean,
bookshelves or something. you could use.
I wouldn't if they are in books.
Oh.
I recommend not taking them.
If I do rituals, I probably have a ritual book. Could I copy it
Oh.
down?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, and
There we go.
for you, the gayish that you memorized from this doesn't take a day like normal. It takes an hour just perpetually. Like, that's how you can do a gayish now.
Nice. Okay. Well, I'll copy all that down.
As he's doing his copying, I'm going to continue walking around looking for any clues or hints about the high priest. I made that promise.
To be continued, bathroom.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll be back in a bit.
Check, check. Testing. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Okay.
I can hear you.
Oh, that's a good thing. Means this is working. I'm not embarrassed by my mic check.
Ah, that's better.
Wasn't there some information about where these people traveled from? They'd come from
Yes,
another city.
I have the notes right here.
Yes.
Somewhere. They came from Holy Zatramba.
Okay.
So that's
maybe.
And we found the table in the cavern house that has the root on it.
we're possibly gonna have to travel to Zatramba to see.
Yep.
I have a ritual that will provide us a carriage that will take us there.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Very good. Yeah.
We can go in style.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Now, what's gonna carry the carriage? Does it come with horses?
No, Grau will be towing it. Probably.
No, I think
Does
it's
it come with
all-
horses and everything fully set
Yeah.
up?
Let's
Nice,
see.
very
Oh.
nice.
Nice.
It doesn't use
Hunter-
horses. It's just a phantom carriage.
Yeah. Transports us to a destination of our choice.
Awesome.
I don't know. That sounds a bit unholy.
You're boring and annoying. Don't even want to play with the cursed knives.
It heads unerringly towards its destination using whatever roads are available. It just goes until we tell it to stop.
If you
Really
keep the
cool.
knives, my until maybe my character eventually dies. My backup can probably use them.
Nah, you're gonna be fine.
Hey.
You can.
Ready for his character, though.
Can you turn into an ooze? Can you willfully?
I can
Become an
pick the
ooze?
spell to become an actual ooze.
Okay.
Is there an ooze archetype?
Yeah, I have the ooze
Should
archetype
be.
technically. So yeah.
That's awesome.
We modified it because it was boring.
Yeah. I have the better ooze archetype.
Right. It's like you have to be like 10th level before you start feeling like an ooze. That's silly.
Mm, yeah,
And
they don't
even
give you enough
then,
upfront.
you get things like you can emanate your voice up to 300 feet clearly. How is that ooze like?
And who cares?
Yeah.
That's a cantrip.
Yeah.
You know, people say his voice carries like an ooze.
I must have missed that phrase.
Yeah, I hear it all the time.
Is it from the voices in your head?
Yeah, that's where most stuff comes from. Yeah. It's all right. We mostly get along.
Because. Oh, wait, sorry. So are you guys making rubbings before you go? What exactly is happening to take the information with you?
I'm copying it into my ritual book.
That will probably take longer than studying it to understand how it works together.
Oh.
Yeah, probably just rub it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just stay here, you bunch of cowards.
You're the one. Oh.
We can stay here. I'm good with
Honestly,
that. got all
I
my
go
hit
for
points.
the idea of staying here. I actually prefer it, so we can deal with it quicker.
Couldn't we close this outer door that we had opened?
Yeah, trap yourselves down here. It's great.
Yeah.
Check for a doorknob on this side.
Next is gonna go upstairs just in case these guys get trapped in there.
Yeah, I forgot we were down in a little hallway.
Yeah, you're in a hole. So I'm still confused. Are you taking a rubbing and leaving, or are you gonna stay here?
I think we're gonna stay here, right?
I think we're unsure.
Well, does anybody have enough paper to make rubbings? I mean, unless we just say we have it. I mean, I haven't bought reams of paper.
I haven't either.
If anybody is a character who would have paper on them, then I don't care how much you have. So sure.
Okay. All right,
Oh.
we run out to the paper store and back.
Well, maybe that bookshelf has
A couple
some
of us
empty
have spell
journals.
books.
Yeah, something with.
And
blank
maybe
pages.
some scrolls with blank paper.
There you go. Yeah. Maybe if we all do some rubbing together, we can get out of this quicker.
I'm out.
All right, so we take rubbings.
Yes.
Form a circle.
Okay, great.
Yep. Absolutely.
It still takes like a half an hour. So then you guys leave.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, well, and carefully because the basilisks probably maybe had a baby or two there.
But during that half hour, Joe was doing a check on the high priest. That talked about it right before we paused.
Okay.
Who's watching our 6?
I was actually wondering that. Like, is there anybody who's posted watch?
It'd probably be Grau. Very suspicious of things
He
hopping around.
found a
corners.
tree to climb up in.
There we go. Yeah.
Underground. Yeah.
No, he's up on that chair that looks like a tree out in the antechamber.
Yeah, honestly,
well, even without its
I
arms, it
think,
still looks like a tree.
I think Nyx is probably gonna wanna, if there's any kind of role in the researching, just gonna.
Sure. I'll just short circuit it because you guys already succeeded at rolls. To say that there is no mention in any prominent place of a high priest mattering for this temple or ritual, or any of the rituals, I should say. There does need to be a main performer of both of these rituals, so the one with the sun pattern and the one that's the gayish. But nowhere in there, besides somebody's in charge, is high priest mentioned.
All right, and
So we're gonna have to. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, none of the stuff we found, the stuff on the walls, the tablets, the books, nothing mentions the diamond or the stone cat guy at all.
Well, the books would, but you haven't read them yet.
Okay,
'Cause
I
you
haven't.
think, yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I want to know about the books, but I've been looking at the walls and the ritual and the dice and all that. Okay. So don't know anything about that yet.
You do
If we
see
take
that
a little, go ahead.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
No.
Well, I was saying if we do take some information and take some time to look it over, might we get some more out of it just from the act of, I guess, reading a little more thoroughly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Good.
You do see a couple of places a depiction of something that looks like the diamond that you guys found, but it's really just twice, and it's in the hands of one of the pillar watchers. Both times, different watchers.
How tall are the pillar watchers?
10 feet.
10 feet each? Okay.
I guess some of them vary a little bit, like a foot, because some of them have horns.
Sure, but about, roughly.
Yeah. So I need to know if you're doing anything about possible little basilisk babies.
Oh yeah, Nyx is gonna check that since she's mostly safe from their gaze attacks.
Okay. Are you going by yourself?
No.
I'll go with.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I think Joe's probably hanging back with Raoul doing research stuff.
Yeah.
This is a job for Nyx and Draven.
Raven. Is that your name now, actually?
No, let's not add another layer of actual confusion.
Oh God. Oh. Well, you could also go by like John and Chong. That won't be confusing.
Yeah, there we go. Mhm.
Yeah. It's not like Nyx and a country literally named Nyx.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so you guys get to the bottom of the stairs without getting pelted by arrows. And I do want Grau to make a perception check because just because Nyx made it doesn't mean you're gonna see it.
24.
Okay. You also see the little bit of rustling in the middle of the compost heap that was the basilisk swamp. So you both see that when you get there.
And let me move my character just in case. Is it like around here or something?
Yes.
Or
Yeah, just to the northeast on that square.
north?
So
Okay.
are you like peeling away the leaves to see what's underneath it?
Yep, that's exactly what it's gonna do.
Shovel. Remember the shovel.
I'll use it when it hasn't come up yet.
Remember the what?
The shovel.
Oh, shovel.
Shovel. Yeah.
The magic shovel that this is all hinging on.
Right. We would have been done with this place 3 hours earlier if we'd just been using the shovel.
That must have been an obtuse magic item to put in there. Okay, so you like peel away some of the leaves, and you see 4 little basilisk newts that have recently hatched from their eggs, sort of writhing on each other, and they look at you as you move the papers and leaves off of where they were laying, and you see that they still have the membrane clouding their eyes, so they don't. It doesn't seem as though they would be petrifying anyone, from what you've learned about basilisks.
Grau would be inclined to take them back out into the jungle and just release them then.
Don't you dare, they're mine now.
Okay.
I am the master.
Don't you say they're mine now.
They're gonna imprint on me.
Mommy.
Familiar master. New archetype.
Honestly, I guess. Well, no, yeah, forget about it. I don't think I can. Even if I get rid of my other ones, it's one too many. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of them for now. See if I can. Oh, I got the silks. I can put them there and for now and take care of them.
Rawl would have crushed them under his boot,
Well, you're not here.
but I'm not there.
They are somewhat dangerous.
It's a good thing for them.
They're not dangerous at all. They're
They're cuddly.
What if you take one and I release the rest?
We'll talk about it. For now,
Okay. Eat them later.
Yeah.
Kebab them.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna release most or all of them.
Where did you put them? Where did you put them?
I make a bundle with the silks and just put them there.
Okay. They are still like heedless, so they still keep trying to climb out of it. Although I guess it'd be like kittens. What are they gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't remember how much you guys knew about basilisks. Fuck it, I'll just tell you now because you're not gonna find out later. So, the baby of basilisks, could eat rock. I don't know if that matters to you. Just thought you should know.
Oh yeah, I think you told us actually because there was a petrified person that wasn't eaten because you said there were no babies because it wasn't eaten, but there are actually babies.
Yes, I was planning on them being just eggs, but then once I found out that we did petrifying, I know not wrong, but I wanted there to be a chance of being petrified, so I'm like, you know what, the eggs hatched. Fuck it.
Yeah. I'll take care of them for now. Have them in a bundle and protect anyone just in case their eyes develop. Yeah. And just give them chunks of rock.
Here, eat this. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So then at this point, you guys are ready to go back to somewhere else to camp for the night, day?
We should probably head back to Abayona's. We need to show her that flask.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give her an update.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna show her the basilisk just in case, but
I guess set up a nest for him outside in the jungle. So.
Imagine our patron, the literal reason for our quest, just petrifies.
Seems like the best way to end this adventure.
And they all turn to stone.
Yep.
All right, forgive me if I have to paraphrase this while I read it, because when you get back there, she has this giant wall of text that she's supposed to say.
Oh.
And some of it's useful, but some of it just makes her sound like a moron.
Yeah, she sounds very smart from what we've been talking to her for now. Yeah.
Okay, and all right, yeah, that doesn't make any sense either. Fuck. All right. So, when you get back to Abayone, it doesn't look like anything weird has happened to you guys. You're not covered in mud or bleeding from every orifice or something. And this little excursion probably took a couple of hours, maybe total.
Well, we did spend the night last night in a bar in a tavern.
Yeah.
So we've been gone for about a day.
Right. Thank you. I forgot you didn't stay with her. All right. So, you get back to her mansion. You knock. You're led inside. It's again into her study, and now you see that she not only has gloves on, but she's also wearing a tight piece of cloth around her face. And she says, "My friends," muffled. "My friends, come in, come in."
By the way, fair warning, I'm carrying a few baby basilisks, so don't look my way.
Excuse me?
Yeah, here. And
Did you just say here? Here, look at
just,
those shit.
And yes, show the bundle, but not the actual basilisk. But yeah.
Rawl's like, you're doing what?
Yeah.
Get those out right now. Get those out of my house. Seriously, go.
Yeah, you should leave, Nix. Take those out.
I'm with her.
Back.
Those things are evil.
Or maybe not.
Everyone should accept all creatures.
their eyes haven't developed yet, so it's fine
Just-
for now.
You grew up here. You probably know of a small little cave somewhere hidden out in the forest. Go find a place to build a nest for them.
That's my idea.
With their little babies.
Okay, then you can leave the adventuring party. Your choice.
Hey. Yeah, I'll be right back. Let me find
I'll be
somewhere.
right back. I just have to dispose of these. Hold on.
Hold on.
Make
I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
Sure. Let me just do it first, and then.
All right, so
gonna
that's Nick's
find a
comply and
place.
leave the building. That's all that I care about for the role playing part, at least.
yeah. She's leaving for now, and actually trying to see if there's somewhere safe that she can drop them off.
Yeah,
could
you
help
probably
with
know
that.
some places, huh?
Grau knows the area. He was a local in the wild, so he would know where the caves and stuff are.
That's a good
Oh,
point,
yeah,
because Red Devil
nice.
would know the city real well, but you would know
Mhm.
outside the city real well.
There we go. If
Alright.
you help me, we'll take care of that real quick.
Sure, absolutely. Find him a nice place. Put some stones out there for them to feed on, so they don't have to wander too far.
Yeah.
Come back, be like, well, now we're good, and pull up my alligator.
That's a problem for another adventuring party.
Right there in
Exactly.
front of the lady.
What are you guys, vegans?
Both of you are going to have to roll perception. I'm sorry. I know that this is like stopping everything in the middle of role playing to the quest giver, but
19.
Less. Sis. 13.
oh, wonderful. So you both failed. I'll get back to you later.
Oh.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Honestly, I'm gonna too, just to get this moving.
All right.
Hey, there we go.
27.
That's better. 24.
Okay. I'm going to stick with them for a moment so that we know
Sorry, guys.
how long it takes. All right, so going back to Red Devil and Jam Rufus. So Nyx and Grau. I'm assuming Grau is going to be traveling by treetop, and Nyx won't be able to. However, both of you, from your different vantage points, see a monstrous 12-tentacled, red, skinless creature tumbling through the wilderness. And it looks like it's looking for something. Like it stops, and then this humanoid head lifts up and sniffs the air, and then another one joins it and sniffs the air. And then they both tuck in again to this tentacled ball, and it keeps rolling.
Grau
I'm
climbs
glad
a
we-
little higher.
Glad we stayed here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Ral and Joe are just shit talking the hell out of those two while they're going.
Yeah.
I do want to know if you guys are doing anything, because if not, we can just go back to town. If so, we're gonna have to continue that in a moment.
Nyx is gonna try and find a place where she can that more or less simulates the ambient, like it's more or less wet or swampy, and then just put some leaves inside on top, like they were on the temple
in the
or in the
Life.
archives.
Yeah.
She wants to take one, but she, against her better judgment,
Does
because
she pocket one while Grau's not looking? You have the gloves.
Yeah, but they can't breathe inside of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but then you can just like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom and pull it out.
Don't tempt me.
Maybe you can
Let me
come
roll
back
for-
and they'll be
I'm gonna-
older. They'll still
I'm gonna
remember.
use my little coin thingy.
Oh, you're gonna flip for it.
On a 1, I'm gonna take it. On a 20, I'm gonna leave it. Roll a 20. I'm gonna leave them.
Yeah. The fate of an adventuring campaign hinging upon one roll. All right, so you guys find a place to put them easily. It's a jungle. There's moist everywhere. And then do you head back to town? I'm not telling
Yes.
you to. I just need to know.
Oh yeah.
just gonna ignore that giant rolling blood.
I was thinking about
I
that.
do not care. It's not my problem.
Maybe
Baby
it's friends with
basilisk.
York.
100%.
It's
World-ending ooze. Who cares?
our mission right now is the ooze. I'm not some kind of hero fixing problems for everyone. I'm a mercenary. That's literally it.
Can Grau roll intelligence or anything at all about the thing it saw?
Actually, that's about
Maybe
I'm
something
gonna see
you've
if I
heard
can,
of in a story or something.
if I know anything about what that is and what it might be doing. But
If you have the nature skill, you know that is not natural. You can roll occultism, yeah.
occultism.
I use it a lot.
Okay.
I'll make an esoteric lore check here.
This is okay.
I see the thaumaturge doing it all the time.
I make it look easy.
Yeah,
You could just
seriously.
look up at
25.
this.
He tries. he's like,
25
"Oh, I don't."
occultism.
I guess you could roll Arcana too, because it meshes. Does Grau have Arcana?
No.
Okay.
What does Grau have?
Intimidation and
20
athletics.
strength.
Lots of strength, intimidation, some good ranged spells. Yeah.
Nature, I guess.
He's a naturalist.
Okay, so the 25. This is clearly at least one humanoid flesh forged into some monster. It's an aberration. You don't know exactly what kind it is because you didn't get that much of a view on it, and it kept shifting its shape.
Okay. Well, let's not bother it, but let the others know that we saw something like this that might be out, and if we have to travel around, keep an extra eye out for weird aberrations that are hunting things or something.
If Fabiana wants to pay us for dealing with it, maybe. But
You
yeah,
can't.
Side cash? Yeah.
Hey, you
You
want
can't
some
keep it as a
protection?
pet.
We're here for you.
we're basically like a mini mafia.
Yeah.
We become the local protection racket.
But we are the
Trust us.
good guys. Right?
We're the good guys.
We're the good guys.
Oh,
That's
definitely.
our mafia
Yes.
gang's name, the good
Mhm.
guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all about branding.
Good
What would
fellas.
you do without us? Yeah.
That could be our party name, actually. The good guys.
The good guys, in quotes.
I'm picturing commercials now.
No, it's no quotes, just good guys. Question mark.
Question mark. There we go.
Okay, so Nix and Grau get back after probably all of the conversation is done, almost no matter what the other two party members say.
Okay. We asked them to please summarize.
Okay. Okay, so Nix just left with Grau. Grau's like, I'll watch her. And then Bayona goes, what was she thinking, bringing those creatures into my home?
Yeah, we don't know
Think
them.
a lot.
Oh, I'm supposed to read this shit.
Damn good in a fight, though.
Well, you all have your strengths. It just seems as though wisdom isn't hers. I'm sorry, I don't mean to speak ill of someone not present, but that was foolish.
Oh, yeah.
They failed their wisdom check.
I want to stab my own throat. Thanks.
If only she knows there was
Channel
also a
name
slime in her pocket.
Really?
Is that a slime in your pocket? Or no, it's a slime in your pocket. Fuck. Okay. I'm just going to read this because it's easier. And then I'll roleplay her to answer questions. So this is the information she gives you. The leader of the Aspis Consortium in Kibwe was Tomel Jabrin. He was a busy man before he died. He recently left town with several Aspis agents for a long trip and returned nearly 3 weeks later by himself. He had a heavily laden wagon when he left, but he returned without it. Rumors say he ventured to the demon-haunted city known as Holy Zertramba in the jungles to the southeast. Evidence is that he took something large, perhaps a heavy statue, there. And this is not the first time I know, like, why did you go investigate if she knew this? She has been finding out information while you were gone. And this is not the first time Tomel has been connected with that evil place. There have been persistent rumors for as long as he's been in the city that he was raised in Zatramba, among wicked cultists who revere the demon lord Angazon. Tommel never formally disavowed these rumors or Angazon's worship, so perhaps he retained some connection with his homeland, like that Angazon Bible that you have to stab yourself with to read. Explorers tell of a complex called the Plaza of the Feasting Fiend on the north edge of Zatramba, where humans venerate Angazon with horrid sacrifices and schemes to dominate those around them. It sounds like Tommel didn't stray far from his upbringing. Tommel prepared for the release of this vile curse by stealing away and hiding the only thing that could break it. We need that statue back.
All that sounds horrible, but Joe's fighting to keep a smile down because we get to fight some fiends.
Nice.
Step into my wheelhouse, bitches.
Yeah, not slimes anymore. Please, anything but slimes.
Just fiendish oozes.
Oh,
Oh,
as
that'd
long as got
be
the feed
mean.
trade. Got the feed
You
trade,
should
I'm
not
good.
be giving the GM ideas, man.
Rawl is all about fighting fiends. He's a demon hunter from way back. He even has his tusks are cold iron. That's kind of his
Nice.
shtick. So he's
Demons
like, oh yeah,
overtook-
let's kill some demons.
Demons
Nick's
overtook
probably gonna
Grau's
have to-
empire. So, well,
Yeah.
Get some extra spells
Welcome.
because I don't think demons really mind fire. So
You're just gonna walk out of there with a couple demon babies and a cloak, aren't you?
yeah, probably, maybe.
These ones are
Who
Okay,
knows?
before we go, can we have an intervention for Nick in
Yes.
adopting things?
To be fair,
You
Raul
are becoming a
technically has-
cat lady. You're becoming a cat lady, and it is bothering us.
Raul technically has a lot more than me in the book there, so don't judge me about it.
But he knows how to moderate.
He hasn't summoned any of them. Oh, God damn. Okay.
Well, listen, why don't you just join us in having pets? We got a book of monsters, we got alligators,
You say that.
slimes.
I already put together my level 7, and the general feed I took is ride because I'm gonna go buy a dog.
I'll tell you-
nice.
Tell you what, when this is all over, we can open the world's deadliest petting zoo.
The good guys menagerie.
The good guys.
Honestly, yeah, it's set in stone. We're the good guys.
And John's gonna learn that ritual that creates a poisonous garden for everybody to go visit.
Yes.
Okay.
Joe gonna get
So
a
yes,
riding temple?
we listened to Abione's spiel, and we confirm with her the data we know. Yeah, we found a book of that evil fiend. Yeah, we found a route to Holy Zentrambo in the cavern house. We also found this in the archive, and I'll show her the flask with her symbol on it.
Oh, where did you find that? That's my grandfather's.
This was in a boarded off room in the archive. Looked like a room that somebody was living in, maybe recently.
I thought it was stolen. I bet I know who did it too. Did you find a body, a corpse?
We
I
did
imagine
not.
one of the elders of our town.
We did find a slime, which might have been, converted from a body.
Oh, how delicious! He deserved that.
Did your grandfather have a lot
him
of...
about the flask, and he said he hadn't taken it. Obviously, he lied.
So I'll tell her the details I remember about the room we found it in.
Okay. I missed what everybody else said besides Robert. I'm sorry.
I have a person in my pocket, apparently.
I have drunk too much. Laughing is making me want to pee. Sorry. So, Robert, what the fuck did you just say to Abione? I'm sorry.
I'm eating pretzels.
All right, she pulls out some wheat thins.
I showed her the flask, and I described what I remember the details about the room we found it in.
Oh, okay, right. And she says, "What an ignoble death to an ignoble person. He's the first person that I'm pleased died from this curse." I hope
it
he
couldn't have been
destroyed
that
the-
bad. What was his name? Yeah, read for it, DM.
Was he a high priest?
Was he a high priest?
If Please tell me if you think it'll be vital to my adventures in the future. If not, I don't care.
Yeah. Just for Robert, his name is Adetonse Abagnagi.
That's a mouthful.
I'm not writing that.
No,
Just as
no.
I suspected.
I knew it.
Oh,
We'll call him
Okay.
Mufasa.
okay, so she tells you that Lord Benedict, yeah. She says that I suspect that he kept receiving bribes from Lord Benedict in order to alter the laws for his benefit. So, fine, he's perished, but I wanted to report to you as well that Lord Benedict has vanished. It seems as though he took quite a bit of wealth with him, since there was very little left behind, and fled as quickly as possible.
All the nobles in this town seem to be got their fingers in something. No, I'm sorry, not all. Most. Good
No,
amount.
I suspect her too. I think there's more going on.
You're
I
not
was
even
just
here.
about to ask, can I do a sense motive on her?
Sure.
That's perception, I believe, right?
Yeah.
8
Uh,
plus
I know I'm not there, but we still have
14.
to go check Lord Ashendale.
22.
His name was Benedict Ashendale, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I remember Ashendale. So if it's Benedict, then yeah. If it's
Fuck, I don't remember. It's your backstory.
I know I
Ship
gave you-
Ashendales.
I remembered Ashendale.
Are
Sorry.
you burning something?
Fashion.
Oh my
Took
god.
you a second.
Mine.
I think it was.
I got it though. I got it.
We got there.
I gotta go back to our TMs. Let's see.
Benedict Ashendale. Ha ha ha. I have it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So yes, that's who she was talking about just now.
Okay.
The dude that seems to be behind helping Tommel as well, which is why you guys wanted to investigate him, which she was going to do while you were gone.
Yeah.
22 perception to sense motive on Mrs. Abione.
She is way the fuck more freaked out than she lets on.
Okay.
If possible, she would just be hiding in a trunk.
I will return her grandfather's flask to her.
Okay. And she goes, "Thank you. I know it's a little thing, but things like this that you were raised with mean a great deal.
It's important. Yes, it's important to remember.
I have no magical assistance to provide to you, but if you need a place to stay or food, of course I can arrange it, or just stay here with me."
It sounds like all roads lead to Holy Zatramba. So, yes, if you might house us for the night, let us rest, and we might be off in the morning.
I don't envy you, but I am grateful you're willing to go. I know this may not matter, but she goes, "I do have something that has been in my family for a great deal of time. Just a moment." And she leaves the room, seeming to just trust you. You look around.
We're the
Yeah,
good guys.
I'm not gonna like. Do that, but I'm taking in the room.
Case in the joint.
No, it's just a guess. You're looking around. You're reading the book spines.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing wrong with that.
She has a lot on history and noble families, and you see that there's like a cluster of books on the shelf right behind her desk, or right near her desk, that are about how to deal with people. They're basically like sociology books.
Win friends and influence people.
Yes, there you go.
Self-help.
Yeah, basically, yes.
I had a boss that was into those, and it was the most cringily. It was horrible.
It can be cheesy as fuck.
It's like direct eye contact. Say their first name.
Dude, whenever we call was at Walmart, they repeat your first name.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I will do for you, Jake. So I want to give you this, Jake. And I'm like, stop
Yeah.
talking to me.
It like ingrains. I don't know. I haven't read the thing, but like ingrains friendship or familiarity or.
Not if you overuse it, though. Then it's just
Right.
irritating.
Oh, well, all that stuff is just hokum.
So scripted.
Yeah. Whatever. We're off topic.
Well, yeah, usually. Sorry. She comes back with an. Oh, I can do this. Sure. Okay. So she comes back with a silver medallion that has a like nondescript face on it, like it could be any guy, and it has curving rays at its radius, so it looks like a stylized sun, but it's silver. So she brings it out. She brings it over to Joe, not Robert, and
I'll take it. Yeah, give me a medallion.
she says, I've virtually no use of this. I'm not clergy, and I have no children. And after this, most of my family and friends are gone. So if this can aid you somehow in your trip to Holy Zatramba, please take it with you. It's supposed to grant protection from fiends of all kinds.
Oh, thank you. This will be quite helpful.
You can write down that it's called Divine Spark.
Right, Divine Spark.
Sounds like it's going to be useful where we're going.
Yeah. Well, yeah, as I mentioned, if we might use your house one more night.
Sorry, I forgot.
Might be off in the morning.
Sorry, as soon as you grab the medallion, it changes to your holy symbol.
Oh, cool.
Hmm.
That,
And then she just goes, I've never seen that before. Is it
it's
correct?
just have I witnessed something like that before?
It's magic.
Yeah, magic.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Usually it's an illusion, though. You could see if you can tell it's an illusion.
All right, I'm looking up what's her
Sometimes
symbol.
magical clothes adjust size.
Yeah,
Apparently
magic
God
armor
description
always
doesn't say
fits.
symbol.
Yeah, in theory, it's a simple thing, but it's very specific. Like changing to the inner workings of someone who touches it, that's unusual.
Yeah.
Are you rolling something or looking something up?
Yeah, I was looking up for what her symbol is.
Oh, okay.
But it's not in the Archive of Nethys description. Unless it's a picture of a short sword. Maybe it's just a picture of a short sword.
I do not know, and I do not know if I will be helping.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Symbol
the short sword.
from Pathfinder 1, first edition. Her symbol is short sword with 3 notches.
The hell is that about?
Who'd you take out?
I don't know. I don't ask me anything about my goddess. I don't know.
Her name is Caldera Zuzaristan. I don't know why. Whatever.
Yeah.
So you see
Yeah.
a little short sword appear.
Poor attendance in Sunday school. You should know these things.
He's like, I don't know. I just asked for shit and she does it.
I haven't had to use your divine influence much. We're just fighting slimes. She doesn't care about those.
No, not really. I bet Yona got wheat thins all over her mouse.
Oh, it's what happens when you try to eat with gloves on.
And a mask.
That makes it kind of hard. It just falls all over in front of her.
I can kind of taste it, like gum on it. But...
Oh, God, that's weird. Why would I expect anything different? So she... Oh, when that changes, she said she's never seen that before, and she's asked if it was cursed. She says, it was used by my great-great-grand-uncle, but he was just a warrior. I don't know what that's supposed to signify, but it seems to respond to you.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Well, I thank you for the gift, and I will put it to good use.
Please do. She seems so helpful about it. She's like, I don't know, I found this like gold thing, it's shining and stuff. It kills vampires. You want it?
Yeah. I'll take it. They have to have a chain, put it around my neck.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I will don it.
Okay. Oh, sorry. You decided to do that. Let me grab my phone notes. I have different notes in different places.
Is this cursed? Did I just put on a cursed item? You got me. You finally got me.
Well played, Jake. Well played.
Touche, GM. Touche.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not the point.
Activates every cursed item in the room.
It has the powers of a midday lantern.
Is that a magic item? Midday lantern?
Lesser, moderate, greater, major.
Yeah, one of those.
Lesser's level 6, probably that one.
Yeah, it's lesser.
So the lantern is made from brilliant reinforced gold and gray. Well, it's not made from that. It's a medallion.
Yeah, ignore that part. And it doesn't.
It probably also doesn't use oil.
It does not. I said it has the powers, not the drawback.
Yeah, the light emanates as magical and similar to sunlight. Lantern doesn't emit dim light, instead only emitting bright light to its normal radius of 20 feet. This bright light is close enough to sunlight to open temple doors that require sun or similar light. But it doesn't shine direct sunlight, so it doesn't trigger effects like vampire sunlight weakness. You can activate 1 to 3 actions as an envision. Once per day, you raise the medallion and unleash a blast of powerful sunlight. The blast has the effects of a second level scorching ray using a spell attack of plus 14. Cool.
Decent.
And it always acts as your holy symbol, just because it's useful.
Cool.
And it's not cursed.
And it's not cursed.
That I know of.
That you know of.
After 24 hours, it kicks in.
I haven't used the envision yet.
All right.
Oh, it just sounds incredibly sad.
Hey.
I am not trying to trick you into accepting cursed shit.
Exactly what you'd tell me if I.
Literally the first thing you would say.
That's a good point.
Joe is a good guy and down for everything adventuring wise. Robert is a paranoid.
He's seen enough. in his
Conspiracy theories.
travels.
Yeah.
Yes,
I've seen some shit. I played a campaign with a GM who loved cursed items, like everything. It was talking to us, and it was the soul of the sister of the person we just met. Yada 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 yada. But even the one person got an uncursed item, but it was still a cursed item because it forced him to tell the truth. It was a paladin shield, and he was a rogue character. He picked up a paladin shield. All of a sudden, he had to tell the truth about everything.
Effectively, that would be a curse.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Maybe that was just an inexperienced GM, because I've done that. I've made a campaign where like everything is cursed, and people are like, "Well, I don't want to use anything."
It
Like,
wasn't
it's
experience. It was just his style. It's like, and it wasn't hindering. Like every weapon was like talking to you. It's just kind of the world we were in. It was
It's still hard to connect to.
yeah, my fighter had a great sword that did like 2d6 extra necrotic damage in every hit, and it grew bigger and bigger and bigger. And oh my god! And then the bad guy took it from me. And it's like, hey, thanks for powering up my weapon.
Great.
Yeah, because I was solo in fights with that thing, and then the BBEG took it, and never got it back.
That's rough.
Maybe you could have like cursed it as you were giving it away. Bet it would have worked in that world.
It just poofed out of my hands.
Aw.
So you guys meet up with the party again, but I have to pee. Sorry. Be right
Okay.
back.
So, uneventful time of the words. Nothing happened.
Good.
Nothing major. Nothing.
Well, nothing except for the fact that we saw some kind of flesh warped aberration right in the outskirts of town.
I mean, that,
an-
yeah.
another
but, I mean,
ooze,
aside
yeah,
from
just-
that, no.
Just
No,
a little
it's
ooze. Yeah.
Not a news, flesh warp aberration. Like yeah,
Oh.
You know those
What direction was
basilisks.
it headed?
like a two-headed tentacle monstrosity made out of a human or humanoid.
Yeah.
What about the basilisks?
They're gonna grow up
Oh.
and kill people.
Yeah,
Well-
that's a problem for another person.
Not necessarily.
Circle
people.
of life.
We put them pretty far out in the jungle. I think they'll probably just
Yeah.
the natural cycle of
Well, good.
They'll
I hope-
probably
things
just
for food.
kill them. In fact, they'll probably turn the aberration into stone and eat it.
yeah. If with a little luck, we just
That'd
took
be
care
handy.
of that problem. In fact, I'm sure we did.
Honestly, yeah.
Mm.
Couldn't agree
Good
more.
job, guys.
You know,
Yeah,
as
I agree.
adventurers, that's just job security.
That's true.
We are honestly
6
we are
months down the
heroes.
road,
Not
when you're
solve all the problems here.
when
We are
you're at the
the-
bottom of your coin purse, you're gonna need a job.
Yeah.
Hey, there's 4 basilisks terrorizing the city. Let's go
Right.
get them.
How
We
unusual.
are truly the heroes of Keyblade.
Then we find the basilisks and just bring them somewhere else to terrorize, and then move them and
Then
keep
go
collecting.
get hired on to
yeah.
I keep having these
Yeah.
great campaign ideas. Like the bad guys are the adventuring, is the Adventurers Guild that's seeding monsters everywhere.
Yeah, honestly.
Uh-huh.
I want to run that now.
Yeah.
And we
Honestly,
start
I'd play
gaslighting people who
that seems like an
Who's us?
interesting idea.
keep denying it. No, we're the heroes, man. That guy's a fucking liar, saying that we're transplanting monsters,
Yeah.
collecting on them over and
How
over
would we
again.
even do that? How would
How
we?
dare
absurd.
they?
We brought you its ear. Yeah.
We're the good guys.
We are.
Genetically modify the creature so it has 30 ears. We just take another one each time.
Like South Park. You ever watch South Park? The guy that keeps making creatures with multiple asses.
Right. This one will have 5 asses.
That's like old school South Park.
Yeah, old
back
school.
when it was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back before it was just commentary on modern events.
Yeah, it was more consistently funny back then.
Yeah. Oh
Definitely.
god, that was such a great show. Those seasons.
Truly.
No.
That's like when I ask a question in chat. I said I got a stupid question, and Jake said, "There's no stupid questions, only stupid people." I was like, "Did Mr. Garrison say that?"
He probably did.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that was in the remix of the South Park Chef Aid album. I think that's a clip in part of it. Yeah.
By the way, Jake, I wanted to ask you because I maybe cast dream message tonight. Is where exactly would Malachar be imprisoned?
Oh,
Or you have? I'll leave it for another.
I'm sorry. I haven't been thinking about that for quite a while. I don't remember what I was thinking about it. Was it in this city that he got captured?
Yeah, I mean, we were stealing from Ashendale.
Well,
I mean, he could have gotten captured in some other place, rather imprisoned in somewhere else.
Well, Kibwe used to be, like, over 100 years ago, a slave town. So they probably have cells under the city, or in, I don't know, some part of the city, the fort or whatever. So I imagine that they do have a small prison, but it wouldn't be, like, amazing high security. And I think that that's what your mentor would need. So he probably would have been transported across the ocean.
Okay, yeah. That's fine then.
I say we search the ocean.
How you picked up the trail?
She probably, no, because she can communicate with him, but it's a one-way thing. So yeah, she wouldn't know exactly where he is, but yeah. Problem for another day.
I didn't prepare anything this session for that, so I'm gonna have to look into that later.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Robert, you are silent.
I am not anymore. So I think, I guess, plan. I don't want to speak for everybody, but plan to head out in the morning, head to Los Trimba, do one more rest here, and do some shopping, hopefully.
Yeah.
May
Oh
change your
yeah.
mind after I tell you what you discover from the books.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes, I want to know. Mhm.
Some shopping would be nice, but yeah, let's check that.
Yeah, we might have to go to a ritual. So.
Yeah.
First homework, then shopping.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, are you a dad?
I just realized I gave him homework. That's fucked up. Oh, okay. So what you discover is that the ritual that was part of the temple, the sun spiral, is meant to charge or empower one of the pillar watchers.
Cool.
But Wow, yeah, you get more information than anybody else would have found out from this adventure. So, the original point of the archive was just protecting the city. It wasn't actually a holy temple at all. It was just the most convenient power source that they could use to create and empower these statues to protect the city and to make this a sanctified place. I know that sounds holy as well, but it wasn't based on any specific deity. It was just ritual casting to call positive energy into this place to make sure everybody was okay. So you can reactivate the temple's spiral. It will heal you if you're standing on it. Predictably. And if you have one of the pillar watchers standing on the dais that was in that room that you were in before you went under, that dais charges any pillar watcher. And so the pillar watchers that are currently around the city could be re-empowered to actually be useful, since you've now discovered how to do so, how to reactivate them. The other ritual of giving that jaguar-headed? Is that what I said? Jaguar?
Mhm.
Jaguar-headed statue a purpose and making it animate will also allow you to embed a set of instructions into it. It does have a very minimal sentience to it, but it is sort of like partially self-aware. Like it has a code. It just doesn't have like a lot of free thought. It's sort of like a minor earth spirit is inside it. That being the case, the ritual commands it, but there's no other way to communicate with it except for the melding diamond, which is the diamond you found. That diamond can be used to speak to any stone as the stone tell spell, but only once per day unless it's specifically a pillar watcher. Then you can use the stone to speak to any pillar watcher at any time and ask them what they've seen if they've been empowered that whole time, or you can command them to do different things.
Can multiple statues be activated like not at once, but together? If we do one ritual after another.
What the hell did you just say?
Can we have multiple statues activated at a time?
Yeah, you could reactivate all the statues in the city.
Wouldn't we have to
Right.
take them and bring them down there? Are they large?
Yes.
I can say,
and
how do we transport? Ant haul?
Yes, they have to be carried.
It sounds like a civic action. We need to get the city.
Yes.
City's
It's not something that you're supposed to do in the adventure. It's just that it's that at some point they might discover that this is the way to re-empower these statues, and it makes sense to me that you do it right now if you want.
I don't
And then
like the
we
city that
leave
much.
it with Abayone, and she can instruct some people to do it.
And we
makes
could then talk to them with the stone,
Yes.
the Rocky Talkie.
Yes.
I like that. I'll write that down.
You set me up for that joke.
But is that good on the statues? To move to the next topic.
Yes, and the books also stated that there was a high priest of that archive, but because it wasn't holy, the high priest was in name only. So it was just the person that owned the archive. They were just referred to as the high priest. They weren't actually a high
But
priest.
nothing about the creature or the diamond or anything like that.
Oh, the stone flyer? Nope, nothing.
Okay.
Well, since we own it now, could we release it?
Maybe
So-
you could try.
I'll have to go back and talk to. I'll go back to that main room and talk to him.
Okay.
And yeah, just tell him I've searched this entire place. Unless there's a room I don't know about, I haven't found anything. There is no remaining high priest. I'm sorry, I don't know how to summon the high priest. I would like to help you as best I can.
Is everybody else here?
I would have.
We'd go with him.
I don't know. I'm not gonna
I would go because last time something like a monster appeared. So
I think the cleric's sneaking out of his room by himself.
Yeah, I think I would go alone. This was my promise. This
Fine.
is my
Private
if you
conversation with
snuck
it.
out, then you snuck out.
Nix, you can't be a part of everything.
It's not gonna stop me from trying.
Okay.
I'm fairly confident we cleared out the entire building, so I feel that it's safe if I go back.
Sure.
And I'm stronger than all three of those guys combined, so it's fine.
You can certainly last longer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So are you again trying to talk with him by touching the stone to him?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then the will save won't really matter much, but the fortitude save will. So
Yep.
please roll both.
Fortitude first, because that seems important.
Yeah, don't petrify yourself when you left alone and no one knows where you went.
Hero point.
Was that a 1?
That was a 1.
Oh my god.
Hero
Oh.
point.
Don't go off and get stoned without us.
3?
3 plus 13, 16 total. That crit fail? Do it. Tell me.
Hold on a second.
Tell me.
That was, you didn't want Nix to be there, so it's
Yep.
your own fault.
Nothing you can do about it anyway.
True.
Growl the healer now. Yeesh.
New character. Woo!
It's the
Don't
Cobalt
go easy
brother.
on me.
The first time.
Where the hell are my monsters? Okay, there we are.
Was there a Hobbit statue here before?
I was picking my nose as I made the roll.
Terrible moment.
That is a crit fail.
Oh jeez.
You become a statue.
All right.
Did I-
Am I able to apologize to him before that happens?
Nope.
Yep.
And you lose all awareness.
All
Okay.
right.
So the way I have wanted to run petrification is that you're aware for another round and then you black out. So you're still blacking out.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I am so sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I made my decisions and I made my rolls. And I get to make a new
Where'd Joe
character.
go?
Another character.
I actually meant to say this earlier. Not earlier, but I meant to say this at some point while you were studying the books, that I referred to each of the names of these statues that you could choose, and they all had a different power that you could find out by translating it in the book. One of them, the Stone Crusher, is it has the power to change stone to flesh.
Ah.
I swear it's not cheesy. I didn't try to make it up for this. It just
Okay.
happened that way.
If he's gone for a while and doesn't come back, eventually there'd be questions and we'd start looking around.
Yeah.
He's small and forgettable.
You're the healer of the group. You are not forgettable.
He's the
I didn't
reason
take
why
it,
the
but
rest of us are
There's a
alive.
halfling feat for that makes it like forgettable like that.
When he didn't show up for breakfast, we would be suspicious.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's
problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now you know
Pretty
he's
mild
dead.
concern at first breakfast, like panic at second breakfast. He's not.
Yeah, right. Something's definitely wrong.
Rolled a
I
1
did not
and a 3.
expect you to go there by yourself.
What were they gonna do?
I'm not saying it was stupid. I'm just saying I didn't expect that. That's what I expected people in a group to one of them get stoned, and then the others start handling it. So
You know what?
I don't know what's gonna happen now.
Joe isn't boring anymore. So take.
The most interesting is
Well, actually, now he's really boring. He's just a statue.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a rock.
But for that one moment in time,
Can I take 10 on gather information? Wrong system, I know.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. Like, if he snuck out, I don't.
Well, I'd be asking around if anyone saw
Roll
little halfling dude.
diplomacy, maybe.
I
not-
don't
see,
know
it's
if
society.
I snuck out. I just didn't tell anybody where I was going.
We'd probably wait a little while.
I
to see
think
if
I
he
have
came
a
back.
feat for this actually. Hold on, I think I have a feat for this.
You want to do
Of
everything.
course you do.
I have, I can track in settlements. Let's see. I can chat with the locals to track or follow the trail of a creature.
Mm.
And at the GM's discretion, there might be not enough people to speak to keep up with it. It's a city, yeah. There are plenty of people. I can roll a society check to see if I can follow someone's trail, basically.
What the fuck is the skill that you're supposed to roll? Is it society?
Society, yeah.
What's the feat
No,
called?
I think the skill that you're supposed to roll maybe diplomacy, because it gives me the option to use diplomacy or society.
What's the feat called?
It's called Eyes of the City, and
Eyes of
it lets
Society.
me. Yeah.
I guess that's like going around saying, "Hey, everybody, did you see a little short guy walk by
Yeah.
that was dressed like a holy man?"
You use diplomacy or society, whichever you're trained in, to track creatures in settlements. So you take
Thank
the
you.
track action. Yeah, you're using society or diplomacy in space of survival, I believe.
See, he
Oh,
does
right.
have stuff for everything.
He does.
Hey, yeah, see.
Yeah, but it does
It's
at the
gonna-
GM's discretion. There might not be enough people to speak with to follow the trail, but
It's a city, so
I got tiny feet,
just
small tracks.
hope I roll
And you-
high enough.
And you snuck out at night.
Yeah, I know.
It was afternoon, evening.
So well, I have a high society, but I rolled a 2, so
Cool.
14.
Small feet, tiny tracks. I guess my stealth DC, if that's what he's rolling against.
No, he's not, and that does not succeed. It's going to be pretty high because he tried to be stealthy.
Yeah.
I think we'd eventually figure out, well, of all the places he could go and not come back from, probably where we just were.
I imagine somebody quickly would be like, well, let's retrace our steps. Where'd we lose the halfling?
You check all the brunch restaurants.
He came
Under the
back with
couch
us,
cushions.
right?
Yeah,
Right.
He was here last time I looked.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Like leaving your wallet behind somewhere. All right, so eventually one or all, I'm just going to say all because it's more convenient for me. All of you get back to the archive.
Yeah, we don't split the
There's
party.
statue. But this time when you get into that room and you see the halfling statue, you actually see Spectre staring at the statue as if waiting for it to finish talking.
Got the diamond held out in one hand and the other
Yeah.
finger right there.
Now it's our turn to save Joe. And for all
The
the times
question
he
is
saved
how.
us.
Stone to Flesh is a 6th level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, or a 13th level magic item. So
Well, we learned that one of those statues can do it.
Yep.
Are we gonna have to do a ritual ourselves?
I think so.
I think so. That's right in my wheelhouse, so that's no problem.
Excellent.
Well, I know where the statue is. I live here, so I should know. But
well, I guess we know what this the pillar walkers or pillar
Oh,
thingy
that
do.
we do have to go get the statue, I guess, right?
yes.
Mhm.
Okay. This is gonna take a lot longer than. Okay. Because we gotta probably speak to Abayona or some kind of person in power to give us authorization to carry around a guardian statue.
Well, there's the blank one down there, the jaguar head.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
That's the only one that you can empower with a specific purpose.
You got one
Okay.
shot and you got to use it on Joe.
Mhm.
So
Ah.
I made the decision for you guys. You guys don't have to decide now on which one to use.
He was just being helpful.
I was just
Let's-
forcing the narrative right
Well,
along.
Way to simplify.
We still have a choice.
Yeah, you still have a choice. That's very true.
Well, before
Joe was
anything,
getting kind of surly there at the end.
Robert, do you want to keep playing this character? Or
I
should we
am
just-
happy either way. I love rolling new characters.
But
I love
that's-
consequences. Decisions don't matter if there's no consequences. So I love it when this stuff sort of thing happens. So I'm not going to tell you guys how to play your characters. What would you do for Joe?
We'd probably save him.
Grau would want to at least try.
Yeah.
Honestly, even if they were selfish, they'd save you because they're selfish.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, we
We
won't
need to
last
be alive.
one encounter without you, dude. It's just not going to
No
happen.
guarantee Robert makes another healer.
right.
We have to have you to help us save the town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's. I don't know how to do a ritual, so we have to follow Roll's lead.
If only you had a
we are
ritual.
the good guys. Maybe we are.
Oh God. Okay. So I have to go kill my fan. Hold on a second. It's not glitching. It's short circuited. It just keeps beeping for like an hour.
I don't hear anything.
And I got 20 minutes. Sorry.
Okay.
Problem. Good stopping point. Joe. Will or won't they? Will they or won't they?
It does seem like we're kind of heading toward a good stopping point.
It is. You all have to make checks. So Rawl is going to have to be the lead. Oh, you have the gauge spell up right now. Could you tell us what all the checks are that need to be made? I know that Nyx can do the society one.
Yes.
Joe can't do it.
Nope. It's actually quite fortunate that you were one of the people that got stoned.
Unless there's a handsome check. Joe can do that.
Wow.
Primary. Well, here's the interesting part. The primary has to be an expert in Arcana or an expert in occultism or religion. And while I am an expert in esoteric lore, I'm only trained in all of those other skills.
Cool. It doesn't matter for this specific ritual. Shut up.
Okay. So I roll occultism's my highest, so I would roll that as a primary check. Secondary check is society or legal lore, which is odd.
I love it.
Does the gorilla have legal lore? Gorilla attorney.
If so, why have you not been carrying a briefcase?
Little offensive that you would assume that he wasn't, frankly.
What, am I too stupid to know the law?
Mhm. Yeah, I passed the bar when you were in diapers, dude.
I
Yeah.
might just be a caveman.
He swung from the bar.
Oh my God, John.
The bar's my
Awful.
jam.
So go ahead and roll your checks. John, do you have the DC, or is it something that I have to figure out?
Oh, don't think
Secondary
it's-
checks, I believe, are twice the spell's level check, and the primary is very, very difficult. Twice the spell's level. If I'm remembering right, let me look it up.
I don't see it on the ritual
Yeah, you have to
itself.
look it up in the rules for rituals.
Hmm.
Secondary checks don't need a minimum level or skill. Secondary check. Why doesn't that say? For the primary, at the end of the ritual's culmination, you must attempt a skill check and listed as a primary check to determine the ritual's outcome. Primary checks usually have a very hard DC for a level that's twice the ritual spell level.
It's a ritual 3.
GM is empowered to make adjustments. Where's the secondary checks? Often a ritual requires secondary checks to represent aspects, yada, yada, yada. The standard DC for level twice the ritual spell level. So level 6 standard DC for the secondaries and level 6 very hard DC for the primary is by the book what it is.
You might get a new character yet.
That's fine.
Yeah.
He also has spent a lot of time studying the ritual. I don't know if that would affect DC or not.
No, it wouldn't.
Well, let the dice do their thing. I'm okay with new character.
Could I use esoteric lore for that since it's all encompassing, or do I need to use occultism or one of the 3 it said?
We're limited on time. Just roll esoteric lore.
Okay, that will give us a much better chance.
Well, secondary check first.
Secondary
Oh.
first? Oh,
Yeah, because you
okay.
can get a bonus for hindrance.
Okay, this is good. Society?
Yeah.
Yes.
29.
Wow. Okay, you grant the, what is it, +2 bonus?
A critical success is +2. A success is nothing.
Oh, okay. It was not a critical success.
So
Critical
at least it's not a failure. It's a -4 penalty. So that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay,
And the
well,
31, yeah, that succeeded. So after an hour, you are able to charge the statue with Stone Crusher. So that's its new name, and it actually gets magically etched onto its base, or its feet, I should say. And
Stone Crusher or Stone Quencher?
what? No, there was Flame Quencher. What,
Flame
how-
Quencher.
how could
Sorry,
there be a Stone
I wrote it
Quencher?
down wrong. Sorry, I'm stoned.
Pour some water on the rock.
I'm muting myself.
It's Stone Eater, actually.
Thanks. We're not confusing the shit out of anything. Anyway, so you finish the ritual, and it It animates with a blue light in its eyes, and then it walks itself out of the tunnel onto the dais. And now you have to perform the other ritual to charge it. So I need a religion or arcana check to trigger that ritual.
Got to carry Joe down there.
Yeah.
And I guess I need to be the primary since I'm the ritualist.
No, at this point it doesn't matter. Anybody can do this ritual. It's a separate one entirely.
Give me that.
I only have a 9 or an 8 in religion or arcana.
I got a
Sorry,
plus 12.
I was wrong. It's religion or nature.
Oh,
I got nature.
Still 9 and 8 on me.
Let's see what I get here.
I guess you could like do the aid action. That's weird. I guess you could. This is not the way normal rituals work. This is a skill check. So because of this, yeah, one of you could try to aid if you want to. It'd have to be nature or religion.
I got a 21 on my nature.
how do you aid? What do you have to roll?
You have to roll a 15 on nature or religion. I will get back to you in just a moment, Rufus, because you only make it if they succeed at this aid check.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Can
What
Joe
do I have
aid
to
by
roll?
standing very still?
What, Robert, what the fuck did you say?
Said, can Joe aid by standing very still? I think I ought
Plus
to
one?
succeed that skill check.
Red Devil, what did you say?
Why do I have to roll to aid?
Oh, 15. Nature or religion.
Nature or religion? Hey, Grau,
Mm-hmm.
can you help with this? Because I don't think I can.
All I've got is nature.
You're the one helping him.
Yeah, you're helping
Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay.
Can you help me help you?
Ralph,
Help me help you, actually, yeah.
Ralph can help you.
I can help.
It's literally a roll of the dice, so. You can help?
You have all of those skills, right?
I have them all, yeah.
Oh, you have them. Okay, just leave me in touch. I don't want to deal with this.
He just throws his dice. No.
Okay. So nature or religion?
Yep, 15.
Let's go religion.
I'm going to be amused if you fail, but barely.
Oh, you're barely amused. I rolled a 10. I'll use a hero
Oh.
point. I got another hero point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make you not come back, Robert. I was just thought it'd be funny.
No, it's beautiful. I love this.
20.
But okay. Nice.
20 on my second roll.
Plus
Yay! Great. The DC was 22, so now it succeeds. Jesus Christ.
Hey,
Yeah, it would have been impossible for Nix to have the +0 there.
And if you are in the room when so a light appears on the dais. No, sorry. A light appears in the center of the circle and spins, drops down to the room below, spins there, drops, comes back up again, and then goes over to the dais, and there's a flare of light. It does this over and over again for 10 minutes, once every round. So the entire circuit. So it does this a lot. And every time it enters the room that you're in, you heal an amount equal to your level. So you're healed. Eventually, after 10 minutes, the statue is charged fully. I need to know what instructions you gave it, because now you can't speak with it unless you pick up the stone that turned him to stone and use it.
Who was the primary on that?
You.
Oh. I told it to return.
Wait, you're tired. Would you rather pause here and then pick this up next week?
So I have a chance to think about this.
And because you have to leave in 9 minutes anyway, yeah.
Yeah. We can do that.
Okay. I just think it might be more kind to you, instead of you're on 3 hours sleep, come up with a mathematical equation to make him live.
Yeah, that's probably better for him.
Yeah.
I could help you with this, but I'm not going to.
I'm open
What
to
are you gonna do?
suggestions always.
I have hero points left. I could give it an attempt to try and control it, and or
It's
whatever.
kind of like making a wish. You get screwed if you say something wrong.
No, I'm not going to try to distort it or anything. But the easiest way to get the statue to do the thing is to use the diamond, because then you're communicating directly with it. You just might die.
Oh, that's fine. I'll take the chance. I'm a hero.
That's true every day.
Okay, so you guys can level up to 7th level before the next time we meet. I'm going to be talking with all of you about your choices and options and stuff like that. Thank you. More tea. And when we rejoin next time, you guys just woke up and you just got healed magically, so everything's restored. You might want to pick new spells depending on what you have access to now. Let me know if you want a weird archetype that we can build.
Cool. Awesome. That was a lot of fun.
That was.
Yeah.
And very random.
And exciting.
Yeah.
Joe is no longer boring.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry to have Nick's being involved in everything. So just getting excited about everything.
Don't be sorry.
Yeah. Something happening, I want to be a part of it.
Just playing in character.
Yeah.
Or just having fun. Either way is fine.
Yeah.
We know that you cannot take every role of the party. Nobody is like offended that you're trying to do everything. Just have fun. Okay, so closing the stream, and then I'll say goodbye to you guys separately. So thank you everybody for joining us. We'll find out what happens next time on How Dumb is the Halfling?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Join us next week. Bye-bye.